Emilia Marchenko.
I'm Janis Kudla.
I'm Jesper de Jong.
I'm Henry Laaksen.
I am Francisco Cerundolo, and you are listening to the Game to Love podcast.
Hey, 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 welcome back, tennis fans. Here we go. It's the semi-finals in Miami. That is right. It is Carlitos versus Jannik Sinner. It is number 6. That's right. Part 6 of this amazing rivalry. Who will come out the victor? Will it be 3-3 come the end, or will it be Carlitos heading towards the Sunshine Double? That's the big question I want to put to you. Got Emma in. How are you doing, Emma? Good to see you. Sanka in. Good to see you too. And obviously the G, the S, the L. It's GSL. And saying, guys and girls, great match coming. Give him hell, Jannik. Emma saying your voice is out of sync with the audio. Apologies, I might just be lagging a little smidgy little bit. Right, they're just about to kick off anyway. Might just be my internet. Hopefully it'll improve. Good forehand to forehand battle. They've already kicked off. It looks good as we start. It's long from ALCARAZ, and it is the first point, first blood for Jannik Sinner. If you're just joining us, then make sure to put your predictions in the live chat now. So, you might have seen my prediction. I went with ALCARAZ in 3, but Jannik Sinner with a bee in his bonnet is started off strong. Smash, big smash, Jannik Sinner. Really good smash and looking good. Starts with confidence. Will he have the grit and determination to see out this match? Only time will tell. We'll wait and see. We got a person in saying Sinner in 3. Snails in as well. How are you doing? ALCARAZ in 3 says Sankit, but can do it in 2. We got Kathy in. How are you doing, Kathy? Good to see you. Into the net there from Sinner. It is 30-15. Sinner wearing the, what color would you call this? Aubergine? Maybe. With a turquoise and aubergine, I'm going to go with. Got Manor in saying Ben just jumped in to say hello. Hope that the Sinner will win this match and beat Mehdi for the first Masters 1000. Good night. Good to have you in for that short little moment. Kathy saying hi and bye. Charles Cross in. Good to see you. And already Carlos Alcaraz starting to make inroads onto the Jannik Sinner serve. So nothing changes, does it? Right, here we go. Sinner serving 30-all. Good serve. A little bit of a shank there from Carlitos. Comes off the frame. Right, so 40-30. Here we go. Jannik Sinner taking his time. Needs a big serve here. Oh, just wide. We're going to juice on the first service game. It is Jannik Sinner looking a little bit stressed. So he's just picking the tennis ball to serve with next. Charles saying this is going to be a good one. Definitely agree with you there. Kathy saying, yes, aubergine, a good guess as any. Yeah, I think it's right. We got Carlitos in the pink, and he's just about flicking it up. Doesn't make the net. Hits the net. You've got the ball kid unsure whether to pick the ball up or not just then. Oh, how is everybody anyway? Let me know what you've all been up to today. Friday night in the UK. End of the month as well. Well, we've just passed the border. It is now the 1st of April. Good forehand to backhand battle. The backhand of Alcaraz hitting it strong, and it's into the net from Sinner. It's a long one. Sankit saying, I just heard your song, Ben. Awesome. We've got Max in as well. How you doing, Max? Big shout out to Covey as well. Thanks for covering all of this Miami Open. He has been an absolute godsend to GTL, an absolute GTL legend. Covey, if you're listening, we love you. And I'm sure everybody would probably rather be listening to you than me right now. They've heard so much of your voice. I was even listening to you last night just before falling asleep. That's the trouble is this tournament, it's been a bit terrible on the old sleep patterns, and the fact that we've had a terrible time with the day job. It's a year end for if you're working accounts. It's not the time of year to have a Miami Open playing at the wrong time zone. Let me tell you that much. But lucky, there's a Covey. Oh, great forehand to forehand rally. Backhand's long from Galitos. And it is Jannik Sinner who finally holds. I don't know. Do you get buttons for just holding against Alcaraz these days? I don't think so. I don't think we're going to warrant him a button just yet. But if you do want a button, then make sure send in $5 trying to get yourself knock Sankit off that top tippers, or join him at number 5. $5, any player button of your choice. I was listening to one earlier on today and I thought, God, that one no one's ever going to pick, and maybe we'll never hear it again, which is Gilles Simon. Gilles Simon, what a button. He only got played for one stream before he just retired. Emma, very kind, saying, no, we love you as well. Always great commentary. Cheers, Emma. And your boy Covey in the chat saying you're very welcome. Hopped in right on time. And Kathy agreeing, saying Covey is a legend already. Most definitely is. If you're just joining us, make sure you have done the obvious, which is hit the like button and subscribe. We're up to 41 likes on this video already. Let's get up to 50 and then up to 100 eventually. All right, so 15 love. Gary in saying, I said this last night, there's a tiny chink in the Carlos armor. It's a deep and wide to his backhand. I expect all the big players to harp on that. Well, harp on it all you like, but it's not going to be there for very long. I feel that if he notices that's a problem, that will be corrected within a matter of matches. It's not going to be long before he makes adjustments if there's a weakness. Carlitos, 85-mile-an-hour winner, serves into the net there with the first serve. There we go. Tanya saying back to Europe next week, Ben. Should be happy about that. Hell yeah. Loving it. Absolutely loving it. And we got Monte Carlo on the horizon as well. The return of Djokovic, the return of Nadal, and maybe even the return of Alcaraz. But what a winner down the line from Jannik Sinner. Whoa! The man in the aubergine.
I don't know how you got so much energy.
Thought you had loads of energy, you said earlier. What's happened to
No,
him?
no, I've lost all my energy.
It's dropped.
I lost the energy, but this is a good match. It certainly is. One you can get up for. ALCARAZ Sinner. Is it the 6th edition?
Yes.
It must be, because the last one was number 5. I remember doing the preview for it. You've done the preview for number 6, and you see it going the same way. Is that right?
I see every time they've played on hard court, Alcaraz has won. So I'm going for Alcaraz again.
Yeah, I feel ALCARAZ will also win, but this one I reckon will be closer than the last. I think Sinner could maybe take a set. I think it could be a little
think
bit
so.
tighter. Yeah, he's impressed me actually, Sinner, this week.
He's looked really good. I think he looks
This whole
more
year he's been amazing, but this last week I think he's gone up a gear.
a clinical
Yeah.
finish to some of his shots and needs it against someone like Carlitos. Look at that. Look at that tricep. Look at him go. Looks like a young Rafa out there tonight.
I know you was just a second ago announcing Rafa playing Monte Carlo. Is that official or is that just Ben News?
Just John Silk keeps feeding me with hope.
No, I hope it does happen, but I don't know.
Yeah. No, it's not official.
I don't know. We've got Sankit asking, looks like we might have to wait more for Rafa's return. I saw something that it most likely is going to be someone come out and said he's not playing Monte Carlo. So that's why I was interested to hear where you got your source from.
John Silk.
Yeah, well, I definitely wouldn't trust it.
Oh. Dodgy,
How we doing,
dodgy.
Kathy? How we doing, Ems?
Talking tennis news, that is. Now, I saw a few videos of him warming up on Twitter, hitting on the old clay. A lot of people suggesting he may play Monte Carlo. I'm just sort of, if you put it out there into the atmosphere enough, it may happen. So I'm going to keep saying it's going to be the return of Rafa Jock at Monte Carlo, and then maybe we get it.
I wouldn't be mad.
What, and Alcaraz there as well? Would that be
I think
a great
Alcaraz
trio?
takes Monte Carlo this year.
Tsitsipas, 2-time champion in Monte Carlo.
Well, I make Alcaraz favourite for a lot of these events. He's the bookie's favourite for Roland Garros as well. I don't think he is my favourite for that. But for Monte Carlo, I think it could be a special Alcaraz year.
Good serve there from Sinner. Unreturnable serve down the tee for the young Italian.
I've seen some really powerful shots from Sinner this week on the highlight reels. I've not watched all the matches, but some of the highlights I've seen, just blitzing past opposition with powerful forehands. Like they're standing there, but they've just got too much power. They just zoom past the opponent.
Oh, that was a strange.
What's he cheering about? Did he
catch
it?
He caught the ball. Yeah, I mean, there was a strange exchange there. I mean, Sinner didn't really do enough with the volley. He sort of looped it up.
Looks like he's double hit it.
And then the smash did bounce. Oh, yeah, someone else didn't catch it, and then it went.
This looks like a double hit.
Do you think?
No, it's not. Definitely not.
No,
I think they're looking to did he cross the net?
Yeah.
Oh my word!
What a shot!
That's insane.
Where does he get that from?
It's just remarkable. This kid's so good.
Have a first serve.
Look, he just jumped into it. Backhand winner. I mean, it's world class because he didn't put much power on that. He just directed it into the corner. Didn't need to go into the corner really that much.
That was
incredible. That is a world class shot.
It's one
you
of the
won't see
best
many
shots
better ones in Miami this week.
One of the best shots I've ever seen.
Yeah.
Oh, it's a let. The crowd are cheering as if it's a God-given thing. That point, it's not. It's another serve, and Carlitos will be happy.
Maybe not. It's the game. Good serving. 2-1. Jannik Sinner.
Great serving.
What colour is Oh, is it raining? What's he moaning about?
I don't know.
I don't think it's raining. I don't know. He's pointing at the sky, but maybe I'm not sure what he's talking about. What colour is Sinner's hat? Is that teal?
I went turquoise, but I don't know. It's probably a bit too dark for turquoise. Maybe teal.
I really like it.
Go with aubergine and teal outfit.
Yeah, it kind of is.
It's like a light aubergine, though. It's not that dark. It's not like a dark purple.
I really do want one. I might get another Rafa hat.
Oh, God. How many can one man have?
I'm just trying to work out the colours. There's they've got this sort of bluish one, which I
Never do
quite
the
like.
right one, do you? Or do they?
No, it's not this one. This is a Rafa hat. I can show you it if you want.
Go on.
Um,
I'm gonna share it.
promoting Nike, yeah. We're not sponsored by Nike, but I might get this one.
Similar.
It's not
Similar
it's
colour.
It's not that similar.
The colour is.
What do you think of it though?
Yeah, it's nice.
It's not the colour I want.
I like the colour though.
Oh, look at this little Rafa
Black
number.
one. I like the
Oh,
black hat as well.
yeah, the black one's just a bit basic though. I'll get you that.
Yeah. Well, I need it because I swap.
Are you not going to get a
so much.
Djokovic one though?
I'll wreck the hats if they're too light colour. That's the problem.
You can get a Djokovic hat.
What colour are they? White.
No, ladies and gentlemen. Does Djokovic have caps?
Go on then.
I think so. I know Roger Federer does. Oh yeah, the Djokovic cap is like. I mean, you can get the Lacoste one.
The ND ones.
No, there's this Lacoste. This is a Djokovic. It's on the website. This is a bit of you.
Oof. Stop.
This one here. Sport, Lacoste Sport times Novak Djokovic microfiber cap.
Looks more like a golfer's hat, that, for me. It's too light in colour.
You wouldn't wear that?
Nah, it's too bright.
With a little croc on it.
Nah, it's not Djokovic enough, if anything.
Yeah, M. Ben, I've got 4 hats. This is what we do. Yeah, I really need one. Your boy Covington, I say Till and Cabernet.
Cabernet Sauvignon. Oh, for the colours. So I like that. A Cabernet Sauvignon. Yeah, quite possible.
I didn't know that was a colour, Cabernet Sauvignon. I thought it was a wine.
Well, yeah, that's what he's going with.
Yeah, I've just not found the right one. I want one. I want a Rafa hat, which is the colour of Sinner's one, but I don't think that exists. I think I'm asking for too much.
Well, you wait too long, it might never happen. That's the problem. Wow, big opportunity here for Jannik Sinner. Love 30.
You started this match really well, in fact.
Yeah, it's about how you finish, not how you start, though. And Sinner notoriously falters against the big players at the end of the matches. Carlitos, maybe not so much. World number 1 should be noted. Let's sing his praises while he's there, because he's going to have some stiff opposition coming. Names of Medvedev and Djokovic chasing him down at the moment.
Oh, it's into the net. 2 break points coming up. Jannik Sinner looking very zoned into this match early doors. He's walking with a purpose. Sinner wasn't walking with his purpose in the last time they played.
He's got like a Steph walk at the back of the court at the moment when he's playing well. When Steph plays well and he's hitting winners, he sort of had that.
Yeah.
Bop.
I can't see Sinner not winning a set today. He just looks different
for a set. He's definitely, he could.
Oh,
it was nearly
almost past him.
Good contact on that, but this is what you have to do when you're not feeling it. You have to dig in deep and just go for stuff. That's what Carlos has done there.
Yeah, I mean, he's playing brave down break point. None of that tippy-tappy stuff we do down break point, is it? These play with conviction.
I don't know.
I need to learn it.
Tippy-tappy stuff these days. I'll have to just go for it.
No, you always do. On a break point, you do. Always hit the top of the net cord.
Oh,
landed in. Great shot from Sinner. It's gone long from ALCARAZ. And Jannik Sinner gets the early break. Leads 3-1 in the semi-final of Miami. Where's the button?
Down the bottom.
Jannik Sinner. Jannik Sinner.
Jannik Sinner.
There's no ALCARAZ button. I don't see it.
There is.
Oh, it's right in the middle.
Covey playing it last night.
There it is.
Oh, it's a big rally, and Sinner's winning the big rallies right now. He's the man. Carlos is the boy.
I mean, Sinner's taking him apart at the moment. That shot, we're not spoke about it, from Sinner to break Alcaraz, hit the top of the net cord, but it was deep, and he found a winner, a crazy angle. There's not many better, powerful players from a baseline than Jannik Sinner in world tennis right now. I don't think there's many players who can do as much damage from right on the baseline as what Sinner can. That's my analysis.
We have these like conversations around this time of a set, and then we get to the business end, and then it's like Carlos comes to life, and Sinner starts like looking like a
Sinner looks different today, Ben.
He might be better. Who knows? We never know.
If he takes a set, it's already better. So could win this match.
Wow, he took 2 sets of the US Open.
True.
We want another one of them. Unfortunately, it has to be condensed into a 3-set match. Maybe we have 5
shot.
5-hour 3-set match. Yeah,
he's leveling up now.
He's going on the offensive now. You can see it.
What a match this is going to be. It's a shame not more people are really joining us for it. It's a bit disappointing.
More in for Medvedev.
I never say this, but I feel a little bit let down by the GTL fans today.
More people in for Medvedev Hatchanov, I think.
Yep.
About 140.
I guess it's the timing as well. We are moving to Europe soon, which will be a lot better for us. I mean, doing these approaching midnight after one of the longest weeks I've ever had in my life, it's not the most ideal.
Well, good serve there, but into the net from Carlos. 30 all. Whose box we going to now? Lindsay Davenport, though. Yeah. Who's she with there? Don't know who she's speaking to. Ace. Sinner's got the aces right now. He finds the space, hits the ace. $40-30. Who's that watching on? We had a good run in this tournament. Chris Eubanks had a good run till Medvedev
he went far. Played well. Probably the best tournament of his career. It's got to
definitely. Oh, great backhand there from Carlos. Oh, down the line from Sinner. Big forehand, and Carlos with the shank. Oh, it's gone high, wide, and not very handsome.
Sorry, I can't find that colour anywhere.
What colour are you looking for?
The Sinner colour. Just wherever I search, it doesn't come up, doesn't exist.
Sad times. Well, Jannik Sinner, 4-1 to the good. And Carlitos under pressure in this first set. We got Sankin saying, my God, Sinner's playing good.
Yeah. Serving well as well. Look at the serves. 86% first serve percentage. You only missed 3 first serves today. Makes a difference at this level.
I mean, we need to see Sinner level up at some point, because if you constantly get to this stage of tournaments and then you're always second best to a Medvedev, to a Djokovic, to a Nadal, to an Alcaraz, you've got to at one point say, no, I'm in the mix. I'm going to beat them. I'm going to beat Alcaraz. I'm going to beat Medvedev. I'm going to win Miami. That's what he needs to say.
Yeah.
Otherwise, who cares? You can keep on getting to semi-finals till the cows come home and no one's going to care. Jannik Sinner, do the business or go home.
What do you make of Rybakina Kvitova tomorrow? Does Kvitova have a chance?
I think she does, which is weird. I feel that Rybakina is definitely a massive favourite, but Kvitova, when she gets deep in a tournament, it's a bit scary for everybody else.
I mean, Rybakina's had an easier run in Indian Wells, in Miami than she did at Indian Wells.
Yeah.
She had to beat Saba, Iga, Mukova. in the last one, and Pedoza.
Yeah.
This round, it's been Pegula, Trevisan, Mertens.
Yeah.
It's just not quite the same. She had an easier route through. Still had to beat these players. Igor, of course, dropped out
Pegula,
early.
I'm sorry, mate. I need you to go a bit harder on Pegula here for this performance against Rybakina. She was up a break in the first set, just fell apart, just gave it back.
She's the number 3 player in the world.
Yeah,
and
but
she's playing.
but she needs to do more.
She doesn't have the weapons, Ben. She's not a top
That's
player.
what I mean.
She's a top player, but she's not one of the top 3.
It's frustrating.
Yeah, I just don't see her ever winning a Grand Slam. She doesn't have enough. Pegula. She'll come close. She'll
That's
get
why
to
she wasn't in those
semi-finals.
big 3, was she? Oh, Sinner there down the line.
Wow, looks like he could even break again. He seems to be so focused and so zoned into this match. I see him with a little bit more hunger, playing a lot more attacking. He's playing like a fearless Jannik Sinner, and ALCARAZ has no answers. In fact, he doesn't know what to do.
Stuck in the mud at the minute,
Yep.
Carlos.
Feel a bit sorry for him because I think he doesn't have the momentum. Sinner's got all the momentum, and ALCARAZ is just struggling. He's feeding off scraps at the moment.
Keep up the momentum, Jannik. If you really want to be considered. Playing well right now. I'm liking what I'm seeing. Great hit there from Carlitos. Now inside that forehand, it's blocked back. Oh, it's in from Sinner. Oh, my word!
This is class. That's so good. I mean, ALCARAZ for me had that point won. He had it won with this forehand. He followed it up with a nice inside-out one. Sinner stretching. You're thinking, there's no way that's coming back, and it did.
He lost himself.
And then from there, it was a difficult shot for ALCARAZ to break. I bet he regrets not going for the volley. Should have took the volley on.
He just lost where his bearings there. He didn't know how to hit it.
He didn't expect it to go in. He thought it was landing out, and so did I. I thought it was landing out as well. Took him by surprise.
And then he just swiped at it. He had more time.
Well, how many matches has ALCARAZ won in a row?
Must be a hefty amount. What? About 11, maybe? 12?
It's not a good drop shot.
Oh, it's a poor smash!
Terrible smash. You'd have to say that would have been the set, maybe, if he got that smash in.
Breadstick, maybe.
Yeah, he would have had the set wrapped up, in my opinion. You never can be sure for certain with ALCARAZ the other side, but he had a good shot of having a few break points, up a break already, and he's missed an easy smash on the net.
That's poor. I mean, he sort of rushed it. You got to say it. Great serve. Great return from Sinner. ALCARAZ at the net. Good volley. Sinner's picked the wrong shot, really, on the second shot.
Sinner's two mistakes, in my opinion, there. Could have done better with the first one, hitting it straight to the body. He had the smash on the shot before. Now finds himself 40-30 down. ALCARAZ with a game point. Only a break in it as well. Sinner, if he will be beating himself up if he can just not hold on to this set now, because he should have had this set won.
Yeah.
First serve, miss it. Second serve coming up.
Yeah, this is a massive match for Carlitos. If he doesn't win this match, he will drop down and lose his world number 1 status to Novak Djokovic. But if he wins, stays at number 1.
If he loses the final,
it's fine. If he wins this, he stays at number 1.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, but Djokovic isn't defending any points in these ones anyway, is he?
No. Yeah, go back to that other thing that we were talking about the other day, and Tsitsipas, apparently, Gil Gross, I was reading his tweets, he was saying apparently it was right, that Tsitsipas was right, that there was no way of avoiding losing 1,000 points.
Really?
Apparently. Yeah, he looked into it in depth, and and there was no way around it. Bit crazy.
But he lost them anyway, pretty much, because he just played and it was terrible.
Well, yeah, no way around it. Injured.
He'll be back for the clay, I hope.
Monte Carlo, I hope.
I still make this man favourite for that.
Second home. Oh, it's a double fault from Carlitos there at advantage. And now Jannik Sinner has an opportunity to get in the head of Carlos
It was really
Alcaraz.
close. It was just wide. That's his second double fault of the match. 0 aces from him.
All right, Juice. Good serve. Brilliant serve.
Yeah, unbelievable. 131.
Your Rafa impression.
No, it's just unbelievable he pulled that out when he needed to. 131 mile an hour.
Unbelievable. Serving. Oh, just long. Serves in. Good backhand from Sinner. Backhand to backhand. It's just on the baseline from Alcaraz. Forehand into Alcaraz's backhand down the center of the court. So this was a poor backhand. There
saw it the moment he hit it. Poor angle.
Yeah, wasn't good. Disappointing, really.
Approaching 7 minutes on the game. What's the next event up?
It's a few smaller ones, I think.
We've got Estoril.
Yeah.
Houston. Bogota on the women's. And Charleston on the women's. So a few small ones.
Yeah. And then queuing up for Monte Carlo the week after, I think.
It's coming around quick.
Yeah.
Look forward to that.
It's the week of the 10th.
Yeah, Monte Carlo should be awesome.
Hopefully
it's always my favourite clay court Masters event.
Is it?
Yeah.
Weird.
It was before we did the podcast. Since we've done the podcast, I've not watched Rafa win it.
No. Me, it was always Rome.
Rome's good as well.
It doesn't even matter who wins it. I just love the setting. I just like the stands, the amphitheatre.
I mean, Rome's been good in recent years. But Rafa last year against Shapo was... I mean, we was watching it from Zagreb. Do you remember?
Yeah.
In that little room when the injury and Rafa just struggling.
Madrid, what we had there as well.
Yeah, we had the final of Madrid and the start of Rome.
Yeah. It's a bit mad. It just sort of went over two massive tournaments.
Worse. Yeah, it's just typical, really.
Yeah, it wasn't supposed to be over either of them. We had the Liam madness.
It was quite funny.
Yeah, it was. Good rally here, cross court, forehands. Alcaraz going with the backhand. Chop forehand there from Sinner just to mix it up. It has worked, it seems.
What a rally.
No, that's poor from Sinner.
Good idea. I knew he was trying, but it goes into the net and Alcaraz holds. Massive hold for him. And he's been given a way out, like you said. At 15-30, Sinner had 2 chances, didn't take them. And that's the difference at this level. He's had the chances to get this set wrapped up. Now, only 1 break, Sinner serving. I think we're seeing some break points. Hate to say it.
Really regret that.
Yeah, I think it's just what happens in tennis. He's had chances, didn't take them. Now the opponent's going to have a chance. Whether or not Alcaraz takes it's never matter.
This is what we keep talking about with Jannik Sinner. Always the chances. Always the bridesmaid, never the bride. Is that Jannik Sinner?
Certainly has been playing better today, though. So let's see what you can do.
Not suggesting that he's ever dressed as it either.
That's out.
It's long, and he's doing what JD said. He's doing what he said.
Yeah, I think he just gives a chance to Alcaraz.
He's just written in the stars. He starts looking shaky when he had break points or when he had opportunities. And
he didn't have the break point. He should have. 15-30. He had an easy smash on the net. It wasn't that easy, but it was for his level.
Terrible drop shot, which was just him giving up in a rally. It was just a poor drop shot. There was no
Yeah, he
need
didn't
for the
need
drop
to
shot.
do them.
But, if you had to pick one shot that you thought, oh yeah, Jannik Sinner's great, that would it be drop shot? No.
Yeah, but I can understand why he did it a little bit.
No.
He's in
Stick
trouble
to
now,
what you
though,
know,
for
and
sure.
look, there's a drop shot. He's been brought in. Oh, and ALCARAZ has got him scampering. They're back to the
Oh, my
baseline.
word.
What a rally.
These two are just so great.
Forehand. Backhand from Sinner. Backhand ALCARAZ. Down the line from Sinner. ALCARAZ somehow on his butt right now. He's down the line. That was Sin. That could Sinner finish. Oh, he's done it.
Play the button. That's so good.
Jannik Sinner. Jannik Sinner.
I mean, everyone's on their feet inside the stadium. It's got to be one of the best shots I've ever seen,
One
or
of the
best
best
passes of
rallies.
play.
I love the fact Carlos went with it as well. Went for the whole tumble at the end.
I mean, the last
It just
shot from
makes for the-
Sinner is so clever. That is such a clever angle to try and find.
What a shot.
ALCARAZ went for it, but they just couldn't get there.
I just love it
The
when it ends,
athleticism of ALCARAZ, though. I mean, that shot down the line from Sinner, how did he get there?
it ends up on his racket. That's why Djokovic doesn't do that. Doesn't want to roll on the
It's
racket.
just world class, these two, man. Your boy Covey saying point of the tournament so far. Incredible from both of them.
That's ridiculous. Oh, what a shot. Goes forehand down the line. Sinner cross court. Little top volley. Drop shot. Sinner. Oh, my God. ALCARAZ. What's he doing right now?
Yeah, it's mad. I mean, it's the closest we're getting to Rafa
What a
Djokovic
half
in tennis.
volley that was. I mean, he thought I've just been on the canvas. It's like Tyson Fury. He just got up off the canvas, and now he's putting it on him.
8 winners from Sinner, 3 from ALCARAZ, but he's warming up.
Well,
I think
he
it's
does
safe to say he's warm now.
2 more winners, and he's back on serve. Oh, the service clock! It's coming down. It's off. Oh, he's out. He's out of time. Ref. Umpire.
Second serve.
Oh, it's a double fall! What's happening? Jannik Sinner falling apart right now.
Yeah.
JG predicted it.
Yeah, he's
Come on.
presented not more than just a chance. It's a massive chance now. 2 break points after the double fault. Should have had this set done. Sinner played so well at the start and even playing well now, but he's given chances. And I hate to say it, I can't see ALCARAZ not taking at least one of these. I think Sinner's only chance is 2 big serves here.
Oh, what a forehand there from Sinner. It's so
That's
good.
one good one, yeah. Good first serve in. Put ALCARAZ on the back foot, followed up with a big inside-out forehand, and he saved one of them. Needs another big first serve.
Really does. We got 100 of you in. If you're just joining, hit a like on the video, subscribe. If you are new to the channel, come on. Trying to hit 100K right here. We're up to 54 likes. Breakpoint number 2. Oh, second serve. That was like a double fault.
Yeah, it's
It's not,
close.
though.
I think it hit the back edge of the line. We're into the rally on break point.
My word. What a backhand from Sinner. What a backhand from ALCARAZ. He's done it.
Yeah.
Yes.
Amazing. He was never going to pass up both opportunities, and we are back on serve.
Vamos, Carlos Alcaraz. 1, 2, 3, vamos. Vamos, Carlos Alcaraz. Vamos.
Hey, Snell, yeah, we never show any matches in the Discord, so you will not be able to find it there. Not something we'd ever do.
Nah. But what an absolute crazy game tennis is. We had the most epic of epic rallies. And how funny in a game where Jannik Sinner possibly won point of the tournament and made Carlos look silly, that Carlos would come back and break him.
Was that in that game or the game before?
Yeah. No, it was
Gosh.
the same game.
Seems crazy.
It was such
What
a
was the
long
game
game.
before?
No.
I think it was. It's when Sinner. Oh no.
I think it was
Was it
right at the start of the game.
Yeah, I forget now. Gosh.
It was just a long game.
Yeah. Yeah,
What
your
a
boy
match.
Covey saying, what a match so far, eh?
Well, we didn't expect anything different, did we? I think we thought it was going to be a bit of an epic one. But every time
this was about 3 hours earlier.
Yeah, I know. Tell me about it. I don't
It's a
really
shame we
want
have to
to
do
do
these late
4
ones.
hours.
Yeah.
We'll wait and see. Maybe Covey will come in and join us for a bit.
You got Caffeine saying, I'm going to donate to the stream so JG can promise to buy Ben some cheerleader pom-poms, okay? I'll buy him some. Don't worry, Caffey. Caffey is our top tipper, by the way, for Miami.
Give me a K.
Looks like
Give
she's
me
going to
an
be winning it.
A. Give me a T. Give me an H. Give me a Y. Cafe.
I'm not sure how you say this name, but shout out to one of our members. Do you know who this is?
This is it's old
Yeah, I don't know. He's like, why so sleepy? It's just been a long, long week. Very long week. Gary saying Ben's turned into Liam. Maybe.
AJ. Anthony. Joshua.
Right, ALCARAZ serving to get back officially on serve. He is back on serve, but doesn't feel the same until he's held.
The drop shot.
Bad.
Sinner's in. Good slice. Up the line. Oh, he's done him. He's done him.
Clever. He's just checking with the line judge whether that was in or not, but it was in. 15 love.
Worth going for that, wasn't it?
Let me have a look at this again. Could Sinner have got a racket to it? No, I don't think so.
It was looped up just high
Clever.
enough. Feel like he's just on another planet, Alcaraz, when he gets going.
I mean, he's like the big three.
He's like the big
He's the
one.
closest we've seen to the big three.
The big one at the minute.
Oh, come on. Don't disrespect them.
What? Once they've gone, what? Does it become the big one?
No, but they'll always be the big three.
I know, but if he just wins every Grand Slam for the next 5 years, was it just the big one? Do they call him?
Still not enough, is it, Ben?
What, every Grand Slam for the next 5 years?
Yep. That's 20.
He'll won 21 slams.
Exactly. So still less than them.
I know, but
That just shows. That just shows you. That's what I'm saying. Just respect on the ghost.
Egypt 24, it'll be, or 25, it'll be on 21 slams.
Yeah, it's not going to happen.
That would be ridiculous. That would be typical if he just retired just on 23 or something. Like, just with one more. You'd be like, what are you doing? Don't retire now. Retire later. What are you doing? Be another Sampras.
Yeah. He's definitely playing as good. He's playing like a big free player at the moment. Sinner's doing his part, though. Playing well.
Big one, Ben. Sorry. Are you on Jupiter? On Mars, Gene. Wow, it's a great rally. Wherever I am, I don't feel like I'm on this planet with this tennis. That's for sure. The drop shot's poor this time.
Done two bad ones.
Somehow he still stays in the rally in the love. Ah!
Just playing with it. So good. Well class. Another good lob from him.
What is that?
And he's just toying with him at the net. I mean, it's good shots from Sinner, the volleys, but he's so fast. The drop shot was bad. Sinner gets there. It's a goodish shot. The second shot I thought was class, actually. It wasn't that bad at all. And still, too fast. Record speed. He's like Usain Bolt. This kid's just another level.
Oh, you're going to be saying, and still, at the end of this tournament, JG? That's what I want to know.
And still what?
And still the reigning, defending, undisputed
meant, and
Miami
still world
Open
number one.
champion, Carlos Alcaraz. Wow, look at him go. It's business end. It's 4-4 here in Miami. Come on.
Vamos, Carlos Alcaraz. 1, 2, 3, vamos. Vamos, Carlos Alcaraz. Vamos.
And of course, the consolidated break bat. Got Emirates in this match. Oh my God, I'm in awe. Wish we would have got this at Indian Wells. Yeah, that was the Indian Wells one was a tad disappointing because Alcaraz took him apart. Same with the final, in fact. Alcaraz Medvedev. I thought that was a little bit too one-sided for my liking. Potentially, if Alcaraz can win this one, we are going to see a repeat of that final, which I did have on the bracket. So, boring at the time, but it seems like
it seems like the obvious choice, but probably the more sensible choice.
I also went for Rabakina to win Miami as well.
Did
you have that?
Choice. No, I went Saba this time. Swapped it around. Tried to be clever.
And who did you go for this one?
Alcaraz.
Okay.
Yeah, but I didn't know. I went TFO or something in the final. I think I tried to be crazy a bit on both brackets. It didn't work.
Yeah, I think
I went
you then.
Coco Goff versus Saba, and then
definitely beat you on that one.
Alcaraz TFO. So probably
this one, maybe I've beat you, but I don't know.
I think I've lost both. To be fair,
he's got the same hat.
Oh, you liking it?
Well, I just want it. I don't know what it had to find it. If someone knows where to find the hat, I'll buy it.
Oh, he's buying it. Oh, he's hit the net corner. It's gone wide there from Sinner.
Do you have your phone near you? I don't know if Kathy has donated. I don't have my phone.
I've got my phone. I've got a laptop. I've got everything. What do you want?
Well, I just want to see because I can't announce it otherwise. I don't know.
All right. Well, let me log in the email. I got a lot of windows open though. It's like
usually I've always got it here, but I don't today.
I haven't got anything popped up on email.
Okay.
It might pop up soon. Sometimes it takes a little second.
Poor shot there. Sinner, 40-15. He's having an easier game right now. Could be a tiebreak to settle this first set.
Vamos, Carlos Alcaraz. Yeah, Sinner's getting himself back in the zone again. Blocked back from Carlitos. How funny. It worries me from Sinner that the fact that he's only able to play his best tennis when he's behind or when there's no pressure on though.
Sinner opportunity. 5-4 does hold. And Alcaraz, frustrated with himself, smashes the ball into the backboard there.
Is he only good now if Alcaraz fails to perform, or is he only good if he performs? Like that's the question for Jannik Sinner. Like, is he always reliant on other players to drop their level, or can he step up?
No, I don't think so. Don't think that's at all. I think he's got the level to be.
But against the big players, I mean,
he plays in spells as a top 5 player against everyone. But it's only spells. He's not consistent
other players
enough
getting his head
of a tournament
down the other end. Does he see your Alcaraz running for everything?
Watch him. Well, it doesn't make sense what you're saying because against Sinner today, against Alcaraz today, he's been toe to toe with him in big moments.
In the business end now.
Yeah, that's not what you said.
That's what I mean.
You said, is he unable to match the? He's been able to play at the very top level. The problem with him is he can't keep the level up for a duration of a match or a tournament. His problem is consistency over a duration.
Does it dip off in the big moments.
Yes, that's the point. It's not whether he can achieve it or reach the heights. We know he can reach the heights.
So he fails in the business end?
Not necessarily.
But 2 out of the 3 business ends against big players, he will fail.
Not always. It's not. I don't think it used to be more like that, especially early doors when he was playing sort of Rafael Nadal, Roland Garros,
That was
Djokovic,
3
I
out of 3
believe.
business ends then.
Yeah, he a lot of the times against them top players in big events, he was like that. I think this year he's turned a corner where he seems to be a lot more resilient for a duration of a match. Even in the business end, he can play good tennis. The problem is he doesn't play the good high enough tennis for the whole match or for a whole tournament. There's too many ups and downs. That's the
Yeah.
issue.
Max saying, makes me wonder how Lorenzo Musetti will do in terms of his trajectory with the likes of Jannik and Carlos. At the moment, I don't even think you can class him on the same level. That's my personal opinion. I feel like he's 1 or 2 steps below both of them.
Against below who?
These two.
Well, I mean, it's pretty obvious, no?
Yeah, I feel like he's
Stating
not.
the obvious, Ben.
Yeah, well, someone.
You're
has
saying
to.
it as if you think that. I mean, if anyone doesn't think that, need the head testing. If anyone thinks Musetti's in the same level as Sinner and Alcaraz, then there's something wrong with him. He's not just one level below; he's way below. He's in the category of sort of below a TFO at the moment.
Whoa. TFO.
And no disrespect, TFO's a good player. That's why I've been respecting him. He's below him.
Below. Full. 15-all here. Could this be the moment Jannik Sinner breaks Alcaraz? That's the question.
Well, it'll prove a lot of people's theory is wrong that Sinner can't do business ends.
Or does it prove that Alcaraz's bottle job? Oh, Sinner's into the net. Oh, he just finishes him with ease.
Yeah, it's never stopping that.
Nah.
Good shot.
Taking a few notes for your match tomorrow.
Oh, yeah, gosh. Forgot about
that. When's that? Is that late night one or mid-afternoon?
No, it's at 1 p.m.
Oof.
So
He's
it's not that
hoping for
bad.
an early finish tonight then.
No, it's fine. I mean,
It's fine.
I'm not going to sleep till 1 anyway. I've not been
Right.
sleeping at the moment anyway.
Nervous about the be up early.
No,
Like
it doesn't
running.
really matter. Whatever time I go to sleep, I wake up at 9.
Oh, that's savage.
Doesn't matter what time I go
Your
to bed.
work
I'm up
day
at 9.
Body clock, they call that.
Yeah.
It's not good.
And it gives me
It's-
like sharp pains in my head, like the back of my head.
Yeah. Need
It's the
to
worst.
maybe go in like a flotation tank or something like that.
I can't imagine even playing very well tomorrow.
Maybe don't imagine it at all.
No, I'm not. I can't really think about it even. In fact, you reminded me I was playing just now.
Maybe
Not
forget
that I
everything.
forgot. I would have remembered in the morning, but I forgot right now. It's quite a big match as well.
Yeah, playing a TV presenter.
Sir Edgar saying Rune doesn't have the same power as Carlos or Jannik. Maybe
No,
he
but
doesn't.
All round
But he's a
tennis
good player
game
as
is
well.
good. That's a great serve from Carlos there.
Come
And
on.
we go 5-5, and this one on a knife edge going into.
Yeah, 5-all, 52 minutes played. Tie break looking pretty likely.
Looming, some might say.
Yeah.
Look at him. He's proper pumped up now, Alcaraz. He's fist pumping. He's nodding. He's there with like fast twitch muscle energy. You can see. Look at him bouncing. A Sinner must be bricking it right now. I'm telling you.
Needs the serves.
I feel that he's in the zone right now, Carlos, and
Yeah.
there may be a break coming in this game.
Alcaraz is into the rally as well.
Yeah.
Sinner's in trouble, but he's playing well.
Oh, it's into the net from Sinner.
Unlucky. Did some good
Not
shots
unlucky
there.
though.
It is unlucky, Ben. He did so many good things there. Alcaraz defended well, and Sinner's just running out of ideas in points
feel
because
like he's
Alcaraz
getting
sticks in it for
nervous.
too long.
He's
I
getting
don't see
nervous
that.
in the rally. I feel that he sees the guy down the other end improving, and he's starting to question himself.
No, I don't see it like that at all.
I
I see
it
that
like
whole point as he's tried so many different things, The ball kept
Did he
coming
try?
back. He tried finishing it off. He was playing some aggressive tennis. He had a good serve. He had really good follow-up shots. He had Alcaraz stretch. A lot of the times he gets that point. Against Alcaraz, he doesn't.
Winner! Look at that off the second serve.
And he doesn't have the answers when he don't get them
Carlos
points.
flexing.
No one agrees with you. Snell, disagree, Ben. Gene, disagree, Ben.
Oh,
Who else disagrees with Ben? Put your hand up.
oh, here we go. All these Jannik Sinner lovers.
I think they're JG lovers, Ben. That's what it is.
Yeah, that's it. Delusional. Well, let's see how he gets on there. Great serve, Sinner. Down the tee. More of
Nice.
those.
He's out aced Alcaraz today.
Yeah, he's serving. If he gets his first serve in, it looks really good. But a little bit susceptible to Carlos on the second serve. I feel that Carlos is starting to read the second serve a lot more. Coming up to an hour now on this first set. Oh, just misses it.
Unlucky.
Kathy saying, is that sharp pain in the back of your head when Ben is kicking you in his sleep?
Yeah.
Maybe soon.
No.
It's
Never.
wide. 2 break points. Carlitos. Hey, Carlitos. Do you want 2 break points, mate? Yes, please.
There's a few things I said I'd never do in the world, and that is share a bed with Ben or share a bed with John Silk. Neither's going to be happening
Both
at all.
at the same time.
Or both.
Yeah.
And if you're kicking in my head, that means we're top and tailing.
Yeah, it's
Never
not good
happening.
enough.
No.
Yeah, he wants it the other way.
We've got loads of money these days, being YouTubers and all of that. So we usually have our own
Bunk bed,
complexes.
beach. Oh, sorry. Yeah, I mean.
We have our
Yeah.
own estates when we go abroad.
Oh. He has top bunk.
In the hostel.
That's it. John Silk. I don't know where he wanders off to. Forehand down the line. I feel that Carlos is playing intelligent tennis right now. Oh, but into the
that was
net.
the
He
one.
went for it.
Yeah, that was the one.
He had to.
1 break point saved. But he regrets it though now because he had to the way he wanted him.
Howling saying this is some match.
Yeah, he's a
Right
good one.
there, Jerome.
Alcaraz is just amazingly impressive how he's managed to turn this around.
Snail
Points
saying
1
maybe-
over 9 shots. Sinner 7, Alcaraz 3.
maybe
So the longer the
Ben's
rally,
playing
the more it
Silk.
favours Sinner.
Maybe I share a bed with Silk, apparently.
Yeah, that's possible.
Moan about pensions. Oh, inside out forehand's good there from Alcaraz. Goes back behind him. He goes down the line. The volley from Alcaraz. Sinner gets there. He's done it. Breaks him.
Just something else, isn't it? It honestly feels like at times Alcaraz is that good. He can afford to give the opponent a head start.
Literally.
Vamos, Carlos Alcaraz. 1, 2, 3, vamos. Vamos, Carlos Alcaraz. Vamos.
That's right. He will be serving for the first set. Carlitos Alcaraz leads it 6-5. He was down. He was out. But Carlitos never gives up, as we know. If you're just joining us, make sure you hit a like on this video. Subscribe to the channel if you are new to it, because we are approaching 100,000. Wow, I say approaching.
Approaching 100,000 what?
100,000 comments.
It's not pounds. It's not comments.
Comments on videos ever.
It's not likes.
It is
It's not subs.
views on the channel.
Yeah, we are approaching that.
We're approaching
That for
100,000
Miami.
views. Keep on sharing the videos. Keep on watching the previews. Keep on supporting your favorite tennis players. And join the Patreon if you want to be a part of Player Roulette, which is now nearly just one game away from being settled.
Yeah, it's just dawned on me, Ben, which I think what might be my headache.
What?
I didn't even tell you, but my girlfriend's got COVID, and all of her family have COVID. So I wonder if I'm getting it.
Well, maybe you should just go out and pass it around.
It's just dawned on me now. I'm thinking, I was like, my nose is a bit runny. I wonder if that's why I feel a
You
bit
love a
funny.
bit of it. That is one of your things.
Great. My auntie's got it and cousin too.
Why is everybody? How does anybody know they've got it anymore?
They're testing. I've not tested.
Why? I don't get it. That's the one thing that I don't understand.
Great. Well, I'll see how I am tomorrow.
Well, you're probably let me know if you need me to come down to the hospital.
Well, I go to your one, your local.
Yeah, it's good down there. Only 7 hours later, you'll come out with a thing in your arm.
I wouldn't even bother.
What's the point?
I think it takes a lot now in the UK to go to hospital. Like you've just got to be on death's door, I think, to go there. Otherwise, they don't look out for you.
You've literally got to be like bleeding out of every orifice, and then they'll take you.
They'll actually look after. Otherwise, you just lay on the floor there.
But they still put you in a gurney and then just put you in the corridor, probably.
Yeah. In Leicester, I had a bad batch of food poisoning, and I couldn't really move at all. I had some housemates take me to the hospital, and they carried me in a blanket because I was shivering. They just carried me in. Obviously, I couldn't walk, and there was no seats, so they just laid me on the floor. And I was laying there like I couldn't move my body,
like a homeless guy.
And there was like, "You can't and there was like, no." I think I laid there for about 5 hours until they saw me.
Laid on the floor.
Yeah.
Wow.
So I mean, ever since then, I mean, there's no point if you're not gonna. They don't do anything at the hospitals.
Give me a blood test. Don't know what that does.
Not sure what the care's like at the moment in the NHS.
I don't think it's doing too well right now.
No fault to the doctors and nurses anyway. Shout out to them. They do a very difficult job. I think it's just the funding and ultimately the government who I blame.
They're definitely to blame.
Anyway, back to the match. Big moment. Just past an hour. Alcaraz 2 points away.
We always go into one of those stories to always
wrong time.
Draw into the close of a set, I feel. Right now, we have Nancy from our Patreon, who is probably hoping Carlitos can get this done.
Yep.
She has him in the player roulette. Down the line.
Gary got Medvedev.
Yeah. Did he miss that?
Yeah, I think he missed it.
Oh, my word.
30 as well. He's done it twice.
Is it in?
I thought it was out. Yeah, it is out.
The scoreboard says it's in. What?
No, it was definitely out.
Yeah,
the scoreboard's got it wrong. It's 40-30 Alcaraz.
He pulls that one massively.
Yeah. Definitely out. 2 big mistakes now on top of the net.
Yeah, so
we have set point Alcaraz.
Chris Forberg is Jannik Sinner. Nancy is Carlos Alcaraz. And obviously Gary, the GSL.
Didn't Nancy win last week?
No, Tiffany.
Oh, Tiffany, sorry.
Oh, it's a great... Oh, no, it's long. Why does our scoreboard's wrong, by the way? It is 40-30 to Alcaraz.
Set point Alcaraz right now.
Apparently,
second serve as well. It's double fault. Just making it exciting.
This is not right, our scoreboard. It is juice. It's not a tie break.
Ben. We get it. It is juice.
All right, well, the scoreboard's gone a bit
Scoreboard's wrong.
It's gone a bit nuts right
back.
now.
There we go.
Oh, here we go. We're back.
Double fault on set point. I mean, it's a bit giving shades of Medvedev.
I mean,
he's just trying to make it exciting. Alcaraz, he wants a bit of drama.
Maybe. It's not people paid a lot of money. They're not getting to see Nadal or Djokovic. Oh, it's into the net. It's break point now. Jannik Sinner.
Alcaraz doing it for the show. I think he wants to win in a tie break. Bit more drama that way.
Scoreboard having a mare right now.
What's
Doesn't
doing
know
now?
what it's up to.
It is break point Sinner.
Yep. Advantage. Here we go. It's back. It's back. I don't know why it does that. Crowd silenced. Serve in. Good return, Sinner. Forehands in. Looped up by Sinner. Smash!
Easy.
Saves the break point.
The professionals never miss them, do they?
No.
I don't know why I get it so horribly wrong. I think I need to hit it more down rather than flat.
Well, maybe
like with
not
these
so
ones,
much
they hit
down.
it down.
I don't know. I feel like you hit too much down.
I don't know. Don't think I do. I always hit it and go long.
So Rega saying Yannick's button, Ben. What's he done? He's about to lose the set.
You might break.
I'll just throw a button in there. Just
He breaks for giving the button.
Obviously. I've been here before. Good backhand down the line from Sinner. Comes to the net. Great volley!
Yep. Another break point.
This match.
It's going to be one of them, isn't it?
It's going to be about 4 hours long. 4 a.m.
Well, I'm glad Ben's going to be finishing this one until 4.
We're going to have to get Covey in.
I think Cover's going to be joining you very soon.
Have to get Covey. Covey. He's going to take over, the real commentator on the channel who knows how to do things. He's going to show us up.
Yeah, our COVID-less one.
Yeah. Why are you giving in to it already?
I don't know. It's in my head now.
Oh, he's got in
You
your
might
head.
test.
Don't get in it. Don't do. Why have you even still owned them?
I don't know. I don't think I do.
Ridiculous.
Might buy one.
Oh, it's into the net from Sinner. He's got a bit of the old JGs right now, not believing in himself.
I might come round to yours tomorrow.
Great. That'll go
Have a
down
cop.
well. Brilliant. Be gone for weeks. I won't see you. Bro.
Get handcuffed to the wall.
Oh, I won't handcuff you to any wall around here.
Get
Send
mold.
you back in. Yeah, that's it. Maybe I will actually.
Finish me off.
Turn into a bit of mold.
Turn into a tree.
You mold into something. I don't know what.
Second serve.
Oh, that's a terrible second serve. It's a double fault from Carla.
Finish this off.
What old job?
1 hour, 6 minutes. Struggling to get this one done.
Tell you where you are, middleweight. Who's AJ fighting
Your
tomorrow?
boy Covey, some dead out. I'm never not watching that. The intensity is
Really?
too much. I'm going to need an oxygen tank after this match.
A what?
Oxygen.
What did you say first?
What did I say?
Oxygen.
Did I? Oxygen.
I don't know. You said it weird.
I can't even hear my voice, so I don't know what I'm
I think
saying.
it's that COVID set already.
Probably.
It's like, do I know your address to send someone around if you pass
No,
out?
I've got people here, luckily.
Oh, okay. Yeah, but do they know that you're? If
No.
Oh, what a smash from Carlos!
The last thing I'm going to do is let anyone know.
Oh yeah, God,
That's
all
the
hell
worst
is
thing you
break
can
loads.
do.
Yeah, because then everybody gets the
Not like I've just
hypochondria.
told 150 people, but yeah, just pretend they don't know.
Your dad's probably watching. He's got it right.
Yeah, it just comes in the door with a mask on.
With another vaccination in
That's
his
the
hand.
worst thing I can do. I've got to just suffer in silence, I think.
True England fan.
There we go. Game duration, 9 minutes. Alcaraz juice. 2 points away from the set.
Oh, it's another fault. He's going for that like sort of top spin one a lot. I feel like he needs to go flat with the big power.
Needs to
Obviously
not
not.
double fault again.
Yeah, don't do that.
He hasn't.
Oh,
Sinner's got a
Sinner's
chance.
attacking though.
Yep. Good shot, Sinner.
At least he's been aggressive.
Great point
Sinner.
again.
Gotta give him credit. He was in his shell for a few games. Now he's coming back out again like a little tortoise. I'm going to call him Tortoise Sinner soon. Or Turtle. Kathy saying it's 1:30 on a Friday. Come on, you two, suck it up. Oh, it's a poor volley from ALCARAZ, and it is tiebreak time.
Here's the button for you.
Jannik Sinner. Jannik Sinner.
It's tiebreak time. All right, first set tie break. I think many we're going to see of these two in tie breaks in the future. I'm going to go for a 7-4 Carlitos in the tie break.
I'm going to be going Jannik Sinner 7-5.
Okay, let us know your predictions right now. So Ben's got the Sinner 7-5. I've got the Carlitos 7-4. We've got Snell with an 8-6 Sinner. Your boy Covey going for absolute madness, 17-15 Alki. I could actually see something like that happening. So Redcar also going for a 15-13 for the Ginger. Yeah, it could be one of these big ones. Don't get me wrong. Maybe I've got a bit crazy with a 7-4. What do I know? Let's wait and see anyway. First serve unreturned for the match, 33% for both players. So it just goes to show how important their first serve is. A lot of the time, it's not even being returned. Well, not 33% of the time, it's not being returned.
Oh, good volley there from Carlos.
Serve volley. Carlos leading 2-1. Sinner with it all to do here.
What's the
M's going for a 10-8 Sinner. I think maybe more Sinners. Nigel got 9-7 Carlos.
Sounds about right for the GTL. More Sinners.
We got Gary in with the tie break. He's loving it.
Bet he is. He loves a tie break. Never seen somebody so like hot under the collar when a tie break's going on. Lead for serve. Sinner, don't go back to that weak mentality now. Sick of it. Oh, what's he doing?
Misses the first serve.
Good serve. Poor return from ALCARAZ.
Strange he did
Bit of
that.
Bobble.
Tie break as well. Just bobbled it off the racket.
Yeah, little bobble
Gary's
job.
going late with his prediction. He's waiting to see how it played out.
One of those con man.
Can't accept that, Gary.
That one's a bit late. Doesn't count.
Jeans is slightly late, but might just
like
sneak in.
Some of Gary's comments recently, he's like coming in with a bit of hindsight in the comments, like, well, I did watch the match and now I think your comments aren't right. I know what you're up to, Gary. Calling us out after the fact, that's not good enough. We want to hear your comments before the match takes place. You know I'm having a laugh, mate. We love your comments.
ALCARAZ trailing.
3-2.
Serve, though.
It's on serve. You're right. You sound getting a bit croaky.
No, it's fine.
Have a beer. Bit cough syrup.
Just literally dawned on me on this episode what it is.
It's not that.
mate.
You're feeding into it. You're one of them.
Inevitable.
You're one of those. Get some first defense. Oh, great rally here. Down the middle. Backhand is long from Carlitos. It's 4-2, Jannik.
ALCARAZ 7 for this first set. Sinner's come back in the business end and now leads 4-2.
Wow. I like that yellow towel with his outfit as well. That's good. Good combo.
It's not yellow, it's orange.
That is yellow.
That's orange.
It is very sunflower yellow.
Yeah, it's very orange for me.
Well, you saying a sunflower is orange?
I am colourblind, so I'm not sure.
That's a yellow towel.
Trust me. I've sold many jackets in my time with the wrong colour. So I'm not great with colours.
I'd say a sunflower yellow.
I mean, that's sunflower orange.
Is it sunflower orange? I've been seeing it wrong all these years. So we always disagree on hearing things right or seeing things right. We have completely different eyes and ears.
Tanya reckons it's orange. So.
Oh, Tanya's on your side. Got a fan there.
It's not a fan. It's people can see. It's an orange.
What do you mean?
Maybe you're colourblind.
Maybe. I said orange. Everyone's telling me it's orange. He's got it right. What? Is that actually orange? It's got to be close to a yellow.
That is orange. I don't know what you're talking about.
What? That
is shocking. Look at that drop shot. That is a poor one.
Drop shot. It is poor.
Look into the bottom of the net.
Ball boy is wearing next to the tap. See what the ball kids are wearing? That's orange. Next to that guy's face, orange.
Yeah, it is orange. So is the towel.
No, but the towel's like a bright. It's like
bright orange, yeah.
Like a yellowy orange.
Right, maybe it's like the match, Ben. 4-all.
Orange.
No, it's orange.
Yellow.
4-all.
Yellow orange.
Misses the first serve. I've got ALCARAZ winning every point now in this tie break. Then I've got it spot on.
You've got nothing.
He's going to do it, isn't he?
Backhand to backhand. Nah, Sinner's going to take over now. ALCARAZ playing defense right now. You can see it. See, big winners there. Smash him away. Oh, it's landed in. How's he doing it? Oh, he's bottled it.
He's done it. He's done it. Carlitos.
Oh.
I told you, Ben. 7-4. I hate to be that guy. It's a 7-4.
What's Jannik doing? I mean, that recovery shot was really, really good, though.
He likes playing on the defense.
Yeah, he really does. Look at Juan Carlos there over in the stands. Loving it. His student doing exactly what he's told right now.
Yeah, that's right.
Serving. Long. My one's still on if Sinner wins all the points.
Yeah. It's possible.
It is possible.
I mean, ALCARAZ was serving for the match.
Hit a like on the video now. Quick. Oh, it's wide and Sinner ruins my prediction. Cheers for that. Nick.
Mine looking good right now. One more point and I've got it spot on. And no one else got it in the chat. They call me J Genius for a reason. Tanya's asking, are the tennis balls yellow or green?
Ooh, one of the Roger Federer, I think, said yellow.
What do you think they are? Obviously yellow for me.
If you hold them next to that towel, you'll probably say green.
They're yellow for me.
What? Wow, what a serve! Carlitos!
He's done it again. 7-4 in the tie break. Carlos ALCARAZ takes the first set. 1 hour, 18 minutes.
Vamos! Carlos ALCARAZ! 1, 2, 3, vamos! Vamos! Carlos ALCARAZ! Vamos!
right. So based off that set, Ben, we could be in for another 2 hours and 40 minutes. Hope you're ready.
Oh.
Your boy Covey says 65% green, 35% yellow.
Maybe.
Well, vamos, Carlos. I'm going to get some water.
Oh, good for him. He's off to go get water and maybe do another COVID test. Who knows what he's doing right now. If you're just joining us, make sure hit a like on the video, subscribe if you're new. 14 winners apparently for ALCARAZ, 10 only for Sinner, 19 unforced errors to apparently 20 for Sinner. But R1 giving it a little bit different. Looking a little bit more generous, it seems. We got Stadium saying no escape from Alcaraz, or is that Alcatraz? I think I get where you're coming from. Edgar saying now Jannik going to lose in straights. Sad. Not necessarily. A person saying I have a pounding headache now. Well, don't be so downbeat. It was a really competitive first set. I enjoyed it. I thought it was good. The only thing I didn't enjoy is the fact we're only on 67 likes. If we can get 33 more, we'll get the special 100 like song out. Come on, let's do it. But in case you didn't hear it, here we go. We're going to go a little bit more Carlitos for what an amazing set.
Vamos, Carlos Alcaraz. 1, 2, 3, vamos. Vamos, Carlos Alcaraz. Vamos.
Vamos, Carlitos. Vamos, vamos, vamos. He will be serving first in this second set and serving well. That one just long from Carlitos, though. Goes long at the baseline with a powerful forehand. And he goes back to the drawing board. Crowd have quietened down a little bit now. Serve into the net with the first serve. Oh, where's my stream's gone? There we go, it's better. Second serve in, backhand from Sinner. Sinner backhand again. Good forehand, looped up, goes into the backhand, goes down the line. Oh, it's just wide. Sinner making early inroads on the Alcaraz serve here in this second set. Gary in, as always, saying great set, great stuff from both guys. Not much to choose. Saying, but as always, the elite players are incrementally better. Small margins in this great game. It is a great game. Oh, just missed the first serve. Second serve. It's in. Forehand inside out. Sinner. Good angle. Comes to the net. Good volley. Can Carlos pass? He can't. It's 3 break points. Jannik Sinner. Love 40. Jannik Sinner making a statement here at the beginning of this second set. Vamos. Forza. Just misses the first serve. Second serve. It's in. Forehand down the line from Sinner. Slices in. Drop shot from Alcaraz. Too good. How has he got that nailed down? It's so good. Such a Delicate touch from Carlos. How he takes all the pace off it, we'll never know. Right, so 2 more break points. Good serve. Oh, good return from Sinner. Backhand to backhand into the net from Sinner. Wasting opportunities right now. (30-40). One more break point left for Jannik Sinner. This could be an important break point right now. Serves in. Good return from Sinner. Forehand cross court. It's a shank. And there we go. We've got the break early in the second set. Jannik Sinner is the man. Jannik Sinner.
Jannik Sinner. Jannik Sinner.
Jannik Sinner. That is right. He is up a break, but he was up a break in the first set, and we know how that one turned out. If you're just joining us, make sure you've hit a like on the video. We're up to 70 likes. Let's get that up to 100 as soon as possible. Forehand to forehand rally. Into the corner from Carlitos. Backhand from Jannik. Slice from Carlos. Backhand to backhand. Nice forehand. Rally that Carlos wins. Jannik with the error. Here's a love 15. We've got Covey in saying we'll never know. Brilliant, Ben. That's it. Maybe we'll need Covey to join the stream soon. I'm not sure where JG is gone. I think it's COVID's hit. He's disappeared. So Edgar saying I think he fell asleep, I believe. Kathy saying my stream is frustratingly behind. Yeah, Covey, you're always welcome to join whenever you want, mate. You're always an addition. A good one. Kathy, got to feed the lizards. Any newbies in the pack these days? Is that what they call? What's a pack? Is it a pack of lizards? Is it a gobble of lizards? I don't know what they call them. A licking of lizards. A lizard of lizards. What do they call it? Gary saying my favorite button is Nole. My second favorite is Shank. I love the classics. Well, you're a man of very fine tastes, Gary. Good return there from Carlos, and it's wide from Sinner. Who wants to help the channel grow? Who wants to help get on the leaderboard? Come on. You can get on this leaderboard. Kathy leading the way. Get any player button of your choosing, $5. And you'll help the channel grow as well. And you'll give us all some fun tunes to listen to in the process. Nice forehand there. It's a terrible backhand from ALCARAZ, and it is 30-40. Got Kathy in just confirming. What are you confirming? Saying, yeah, I have some really nice ones. Lizards are loners. No group name because groups don't exist in nature. You have like a pride of lions, though. A gaggle of geese. Why not a... Or let me know in the live chat, what would you go with for lizards? What would be a group of lizards for you? Would it be like a longevity of lizards? Does it have to begin with L? Maybe it does, maybe it doesn't. Not sure. It always sounds better if it begins with the same letter. A lice of not a lice. A level of lizards. What about a level? Oh, good serve there from Sinner, and it does go long from Carlitos. A labyrinth of lizards. How about that one? That's a good one. I quite like this one. A limousine of lizards. So that is a picture I want to see. Kathy saying loner lizards only. A good forehand from Sinner down the line. A lodge of lizards. I'll let you decide. And it is consolidation for Jannik Sinner. Oh.
Jannik Sinner. Jannik Sinner.
Jannik Sinner. Right. Kathy saying they leave their eggs to hatch alone and fend for themselves. Wow. Is this similar to like turtles? Seen some of these programs where they just sort of they obviously lay their eggs on the shore. Sorry, I got hiccups. And then it's like a race towards the ocean to try and get there before they're eaten by like some sort of snake or something. Into the net there from Jannik. Maria confirming it is a lounge of lizards. Lounge of lizards. Lots of lizards going with Gary. We got another person. We got Mr. Allen confirming lounge of lizards as well. M's just coming nice consolidation. A legion of lizards from Gary. I like it. And Sadie saying, I remember a club called the Lizard Lounge. So maybe it is a lounge of lizards. Maybe it is. I went with Labyrinth. We've had a few others in, but Lounge of Lizards sounds like the winner. Kathy, will you be making a little lounge for your lizards? That's what we want to know. Little settee. Do you call it a settee? I don't know if anybody's called it a settee in a long time. A sofa or a chaise longue, maybe. Good backhand return there. Good half volley, but a winner down the line from Sinner. Maria saying it is a lounge. You're a lounge lizard. Is that why, Maria? Are you confirming? You got a person saying logarithmic lizards. I feel like you're going a bit too deep on that. And it's wide from Alcaraz, and it is 40-30. Your boy!
Your boy in the house.
Here he comes. Here is the man. The man with the plan. Mr. Miami, some people call him. It is your boy, Covey. How you doing, sir?
I'm lounging like a lizard, my friend, watching this match. How about you?
You look the furthest thing from a lizard, sir. You looking fresh with that hat and top combo right there. Looking good.
Yeah. So this is quite a match, huh?
Mate, this is the pinnacle of tennis, I feel. It's
Honestly,
wide. Alcaraz takes it, and it is just the one break still. What have you made of
yeah.
it so far, Covey?
Sorry, what was that?
What have you made of it so far? Our
Uh,
listeners or our watchers want to hear some actual people with some good insight into this match.
Well, first of all, I'd say that Sinner came out on fire. Alcaraz took a little bit to get his groove. But I think earlier in the match when I was calling Khachanov Medvedev, and Medvedev was down a break, and people were asking me, do you think the set is over? And I say, no, the top 5, top 10 players, if they're still within a break's reach, then I don't say it's over. And that's pretty much what Alcaraz did. He kept it within touch. He did get lucky on that overhead into the net at 1-4 from Sinner. But yeah, in the end, it's just the belief of Alcaraz. I mean, I do feel that Sinner, he still is. He's in tough when he's the front runner, when he's expected to win and close it out against top guys, and that's something he's going to learn on his way to becoming a champion. But right now, Alcaraz kind of has that component. I think that's been the difference so far.
Most definitely. I feel that he can tap into something a little bit different to what the other guys can tap into. He's got this X factor. We can't quite put our finger on it. It's not quite there yet. I don't know that everybody wants to get carried away with it and say he can probably beat anybody in the world on any day, any given time. I don't think it's like that. I feel like it might click on the odd occasion, and he is good enough to beat anybody. But it's not consistent, and it's not going to happen every single day of the week. But
yeah,
damn, is he exciting, and he will always put on a show. That's for sure.
Yeah, it's incredible. And for any basketball fans, we got Luka Doncic and Jimmy Butler in the building. Pretty impressive.
I don't know these
resume.
guys. Maybe you can give us some background on these guys.
So this guy, white shirt they just showed here, his name is Luka Doncic. He's a Slovenian or Slovakian basketball player, and he's an MVP contender in the NBA. He's like a phenom since he was 15, and now he's a pro. Plays for the Dallas Mavericks. And then Jimmy Butler, he's actually a big tennis fan. He plays for the Miami Heat. And he also was down in Buenos Aires and Rio de Janeiro to watch Alcaraz. And he's, of course, here as well. All right.
Well, Covey, with the knowledge, I have no knowledge on anything that comes to American sport, but you know what I mean. There's not really any sort of basketball in the UK or baseball or American football. I feel those the trifecta of American sports that just UK just have no business being a part of.
There's actually so Canada's pretty decent at baseball, but we're not among the world's best. I think Japan, Dominican Republic.
Though, are you? No, the World Series is just American teams, isn't it?
Well, there's one Canadian team, the Toronto Blue Jays, but yeah, the league has like 31 teams, I think, and one are Canadian. But there was just this thing called the World Baseball Classic. and yeah, actually Canada played Britain in the World Baseball Classic. It had like, it was like one of the smaller matchups in the tournament. There's hardly anyone there, and I think Canada ended up winning it. But I was actually surprised to know most of the British players have like American heritage, or they are American with like their parents are from Britain, so they kind of represent Britain. Ooh, nice swinging volley from Alcaraz inside out, and Sinner with the backhand return goes wide, and Sinner 30 all on serve. Alcaraz trying to climb his way back in. I could feel the electricity of this match through the screen. Can you? I mean, it's so apparent. I love it.
I don't know which way it's going to go. Every second, it feels that one person steps up, the other one takes a step back, then the other one steps up again when they feel that they're getting threatened. I feel there's no way of knowing which way it goes next. That's the crazy thing with this one.
Yeah, absolutely. We got Tanya saying the thing about Carlos, he has no fear against anyone. Yeah, even last year before he made his rise to number one and won his major, Juan Carlos Ferrero said anytime this guy steps on a court, he truly actually believes that he's going to win. Sexy Sadie, Dallas Mavs represented, Luka Doncic, one of the nicest to watch these days. Ooh, beautiful serve. Out wide, Sinner. Alcaraz gets a racket, but nowhere near where he wanted that to go.
Cheers to Kathy anyway. She sent a off-stream super chat, so much appreciated to you. If you want any player buttons, make sure to let us know, and we'll get any ones that you want played. Very, very generous of you. Hope that you're feeling better. Hope the lizards are feeling well with you as well.
Yeah, Kathy's one of the all-time greats on the channel. Was that long or wide from Sinner?
I think so. Yeah.
Wow.
Just wide.
I did not. Oh, crazy. Oh, gosh. That was like 2 millimeters wide. Kathy saying, yes, Japan, Dominican Republic are contenders in baseball. Actually, the Dominican Republic beat the U.S. in this World Baseball Classic. It's kind of like the World Cup of baseball. It's not that big, but apparently this one was really close, and people are excited for the next one now. Another beauty serve from Sinner from the ad court and brings it back to deuce. He's really strong from that ad court. Yeah, check it out, Ben. You and I are the opposite ends of the energy spectrum.
Well, we're opposite ends of the time of the day, I think, as well.
Yeah, right. I'm the plus part of the battery now, and you're at the minus part because it's so late over there.
Most definitely, I'm getting more minus as the time goes on. If this goes to a third set, we're going to be looking at the dregs of the battery, I think.
Yeah. So is JG all right? Is he won't be coming back?
No, I don't think he was feeling too good, to be honest. I think he thought he had COVID, so I think he's going to cut out for the rest of this one. He was looking a little bit ropey. He wasn't sounding his best, so he's probably I think he's probably cut out for the rest of this one, to be fair. But he did his best. We can't ask for any more than that. Hopefully he feels better tomorrow. Get some rest in.
Yeah, absolutely.
He's got a big day tomorrow.
So Alcaraz got a second serve to look at. And forehand into the net on the +1 Sinner, and Alcaraz breaks back. I think there's something wrong with Sinner's left foot. I don't know if you noticed, but he keeps kind of flexing his left toe upwards and then stretching it, like kind of bending down. So I don't know what's going on.
That's not a good sign, is it? That is a very bad sign if you're a Jannik Sinner fan.
Tanya's talking about Doncic. Yes, he was born in Slovenia. I knew it was one of the Slovakia or Slovenia. Lots of basketball players are big into tennis, I'm noticing.
Yeah, it's quite popular in certain nations, but I still feel like the level is just never going to be like American NBA level.
No, I mean there are some countries now that have a shot, definitely. But if Americans put their best players forward, they're definitely the favorite. Sinner with a big miss on the backhand there. He made his way to the net off the drop shot. I wonder if Alcaraz is going to employ even more drop shots now that it looks like Sinner might have an issue with the foot or the leg there. Oh. Hey, Ben, I gotta jump off the stream for 1 second, but I'll be right back.
You go for it, mate. You do what you gotta do. Anyway, Covey, he leaves for a second. He'll be back soon. We've got Adam Thompson saying greetings from South Korea, saying just woke up to this. Go Alcaraz. Well, greetings to you, Adam. Hope everything is good in South Korea. Hope that they're treating you well over there. Hopefully it's nothing like North Korea over there. I'm sure it's not. We've got Alcaraz right now looking, well, he's doing sort of the same thing he did in the first set, not being funny. He was down a break in the first, came back. Down a break in the second, it's coming back. It's just, it seems that exactly what I was feeling, the exact feeling I'm getting from this match is if this gets to a business end, there's only one man winning it. Vamos. Carlos Alcaraz. Uno, dos, tres. Good serve from Alcaraz. Loops it up there. And Sinner's not punished him. And Alcaraz does consolidate his break back. Uno, dos, tres. Vamos! Where's the button? I lost them all.
I just had a full circle moment. So
What?
my mom, my mom had a stroke a couple of years ago. So now she can't really be alone. And so my sister is picking her up. So I had to make sure that my mom had all of her stuff in her bag. It's almost like when I was a kid and she was making sure I had my lunch in my school bag and stuff like that. So pretty cute. Really, really cute.
Well, hopefully your mum's all right.
Yeah, she's doing great. She's a strong woman, man. She had to relearn how to walk and talk, which is crazy for a child to see that from their parent. And it looks like there's a medical call here, and I wonder if that has to do.
Sinner. Probably, I guess, from what you said.
Man, it's a bummer because it's for Alcaraz.
Wow.
Honestly, that's weirdly, I'm saying that's good news because
I knew that was going to happen. As soon as we assumed it was going to be for one player, it'd just be for the exact opposite.
Yeah, right. And it looks like a left hand something, which is good. It's not his dominant hand, but it looks like it's his pinky on the left hand.
His pinky. How much does that play into your game? Does it play much into your game, the old pinky?
I mean, it does have some effect, of course. Every part of the body, every muscle has some interconnection. But, him being a right-handed player, the backhand is going to be where this will affect, if anything. Luckily, it won't affect the serve, other than maybe the toss, but I don't think that would be an issue. But he is also a warrior. I think he's going to be fine in the end, but definitely someone to watch.
It's his left hand as well, so it's fine.
Yeah. So for the backhand, when he kind of comes over for the top spin or whatnot, it will have maybe an effect.
Let's go single-hander, isn't it?
Yeah, he's just going to go Roger.
Yeah, why not?
You know what? I bet you he could. I bet you he could just decide to be a one-hander.
Or run round it.
Yeah.
Like, I'm sure he could finish off a match by just trying to run round as many backhands as possible.
Yeah. Okay.
If he starts hitting single-handed backhand winners at the end of this match, then Sinner's going to literally retire, I think. You don't want any part of it.
Yeah, for sure.
I don't know if you're trying to embarrass me right now. Is this it? Is this what this game is now?
Oh gosh, that was a really long serve. You have of course heard of Kobe Bryant, right? One of the basketball greats who passed away.
Yeah.
I'll get to this in a second. Yeah. Nice little story about him. He hurt his right shoulder one year, and so he just decided to learn to do everything with his left hand. And this is after he was already in the pros. And then he basically became a dominant force because now he could go at defenders in either direction. And I feel like Alcaraz is one of those few athletes that could, and if he needed to, he could go to a one-hand backhand. I'm being a little bit facetious, but
could be a Boris Becker, you mean?
Yeah.
Boris Becker famously can play tennis with both hands.
Oh yeah.
Ambidextrous.
was interesting. I was reading about Rafa. Actually, a nice rally going on here.
This is just the rumor that he was actually a right-hander.
Well, so he is a right. Oop, Alcaraz. Oh, he's fine. Yeah, so Nadal, when he grew up, he used to hit his backhand, or sorry, he would hit a two-handed backhand and two-handed forehand. So basically, each wing was two-handed. And the reason they ended up making him a left-hander is because Uncle Tony noticed that his footwork was more conducive to being left-handed. So he does everything else right. He writes with his right hand. I believe he golfs and stuff like that, right-handed. But when he plays tennis, it's the only thing he does left, which I find to be really amazing. And like that,
it must be strange to have that like power out of just one side. That's your not common power side.
It's unreal. Yeah, it's unreal. And I think developing the two-handed shots from either wing gave him that ability, but the astuteness of his uncle to notice the footwork was more of a lefty, because I don't even know how I would like notice the difference. Do you know what I mean? Obviously, he's a professional.
You're not a tennis coach. I think that's where the difference lies. There.
Yeah,
maybe.
And they are an intensely athletic family as well. Rafa's uncle was on the Spanish national football team,
Barcelona, isn't it?
An absolute smacker of a winner forehand up the line from Alcaraz there. 101 miles per hour. Gosh.
Maybe they'll call you into Alcaraz's team soon.
I would love that. I was actually thinking it would be nice to get on, maybe Felix's team or something.
Nah, come on. Put the bar a bit higher, mate. Felix.
No, I would love to be on Alcaraz's team for sure. For sure.
Maybe you set the bar a little bit lower. Someone like Chapo could really help right now.
You're like, not too high, Cub, but not too low either. Maybe Sinner. Sinner would be good.
Nah.
So this is
we got to set the bar a bit lower to start. We got to go. Yeah. We got to move our way in to the top 50 first. Who would you start with? If you had to start being in somebody's box and you had to start around the top 50 mark, who would you move into?
Where's Lehechka at these days? Because he's a guy I really like.
Pick. I mean, he's around the 30s, I think, or like the 30s,
34,
40s. Yeah, something like that. It's good.
So I think I'd go with him. Yeah.
Oh, it's a good one. Good on a lot of surfaces.
And he comes to the net a lot, which I really love when young guys do that. That's also one of the reasons I'm such an Alcaraz fan, is because I love the all-court game and the willingness.
I thought you would be the guy who helps Lorenzo Musetti conquer his mental demons.
That, honestly, no joke. That was going to be the other guy I was going to say. I thought that seriously. I really like his game when it's on, and I really like the style of his one-hand backhand. I do hope, again, do you see that? He's reaching down again as Sinner.
I know. It's not a good look, is it?
It doesn't look like it's hindering him in the points just yet, but I just wonder if it goes on.
Don't show it. It's like in boxing or in any discipline where it's one-on-one. Never show if you're injured or hurting.
Even in ice hockey, our coaches would say the exact same thing. Never show them you're hurt. Nice.
If you're injured, the worst thing you can do is show that you're injured, because they're gonna target that part of you. Like, he's gonna play it to your backhand. If you can't push off on your certain foot, they're gonna play it to that foot.
We got player Cam HD saying both players' level have dropped in the second set. That's because the first set was the highest level of tennis that we've seen in this calendar year. So I don't blame them. Although Carlos does seem like he's picking up some steam on his ground strokes are looking sharper, just like in this rally. Oh my heavens.
Forehand is the whip he gets on that forehand.
Devastating.
Is crazy.
Devastating.
How about this one for you, Covey? You want to enter into a box around top 50? Andy Murray, 52. You want to go in his box?
Yeah, I feel like he would definitely have way more experience than me, but I would love to. I mean, I love his heart, his soul, and he also seems like a very intelligent guy, great personality, sense of humor. Yeah, I'd love to be around that guy. Maybe he'd give me some AMC gear to wear.
Maybe. I'd say somebody you probably should. Yibing Wu would be a good person to get behind as
Ooh,
well.
yeah.
Or the lob.
Oh,
Sinner's out though.
long. That was very long.
Yeah, and that's a bad sign for me. I feel that that's like it wasn't even close type
Yeah.
lob. It wasn't like, oh, I'm trying this because I know I'm gonna get it. It's just I'm just hitting it.
This is
Just
the only
willy-nilly.
option I have.
Yeah, it's like a desperation lob rather than a skill lob.
Yeah, I hear you.
And now I feel like I say that, and then Carlos just I feel like he's the winner and the loser in every rally at the moment.
Yeah. I don't know if you caught the last Covey's Corner, but there's a quote that he said that really reminded me of Michael Jordan, where he said, I don't care if I miss a shot. I'm just giving 100% on every shot. And he's like, I just forget when I lose a point. And I really believe, a lot of players say that, but I truly believe it. I could see it in his, in just his attitude. We got Ghost saying, Covey, you're North American. These Euros don't know how to grit it out. I'm a hockey player too, so I will go toe-to-toe with anybody.
Euros don't know how to grit it out.
Ooh.
Where the big three come from? Let's have a little listen to the ghost. Like, tell us where they come from. What? I can't hear anybody. I can't hear anyone talking. Where do they all
Definitely a
come
good
from?
point. But I think he's okay, so this is like a Canadian thing, a hockey thing, but like when players like football, soccer players dive, hockey players can't handle it. They're just like,
that's terrible. It's embarrassing.
Yeah, it's one of those, exactly.
Soccer,
so that's one of those things.
Or football, as we call it.
Well, I don't want to disrespect any of our North American viewers here.
Yeah, but I know what it is. It's just the way it is. It's embarrassing. Like, unfortunately, football or soccer, whatever they call it, has become like a bit of an embarrassing sport where literally anything can. It's just like people play acting everywhere, just trying to get advantage by cheating on the field. There's all this like now technology. It's ruining the sport. It's just the way it is.
I will say though, in this last World Cup, I didn't notice the excessive amount of players trying to. Oh, and that's wide from Sinner on the second serve of ALCARAZ, and he holds. ALCARAZ, do you think he can see the finish line? Maybe.
I think so.
Yeah,
I think he knows he's stronger in the business end, and this next game is going to make or break Jannik Sinner
for sure. Yeah, ALCARAZ just licking his chops when it gets to the mid to second half of every set.
Yeah, he's still. It's good to see that he's still wandering around. He doesn't even sit down between changeovers. He's just still wandering around between changeovers. It's interesting. See how he's been on court obviously 2 hours and he's not looking for a rest. He's still wandering, just looking to his bag. A lot of people will just be looking for that extra minute's rest, not bothered. Obviously, so super conditioned, super fit.
And also, what kind of signal does that give to your opponent, right? Who's got to sit down and breathe, right? Sit down for a second. A person saying LeBron's body would be great in tennis. I mean, he's so athletic. Imagine a 6 foot. I mean, he could have that Isner style serve.
Might as well get Shaq in there as well.
Yeah,
it'd be like the John Isner style, just big serves only.
One of my buddies, when we were younger, he was saying, "Why doesn't Shaq just enter the fencing competition in the Olympics? Because no one would ever be able to get near his body." And I was like, "That's actually a good point."
Do they have like different categories for heights and things on reaches though? Must be.
I don't know. I mean, because how many other 7-footers are there in fencing, right?
That's what I mean. Like, you can't just have like a 5-foot guy against a 7-foot guy.
Although you can in tennis.
Yeah, it's true. It's one of those strange things. Tennis, You can have a 5-foot guy versus you can have a playing doubles as we saw Schwartzman
Right?
and
Schwartzman and Isner.
it was Isner, wasn't it?
Yeah, that was
Help or
comical.
Isner?
They could have been the poster of a sitcom, those two, with their photos.
I just wanted
All
to
right.
see him sit on his knee once, but he didn't. do it.
That would have been hilarious.
We all needed the picture.
Even when Wu Yibing beat Isner in the Dallas final there, just like the handshake was comical.
Yeah.
And it's
Oh,
the
what a
second
winner down
serve
the
winner.
line.
Woo! Hot,
Oh,
hot
you
heat
ripped-
from El Carlito El Toro. Well, no, I get that would be maybe El Torito. No, that's too much like
El Torito.
Rafa.
It was like Dorito.
Well, it's like Toro, I guess, but the smaller version, like Carlito, is like the kind of more
We'll have
immature
to
version
check
of
if
Carlos.
it means anything else in Spanish.
Yeah, that's a good point. You never know, especially if
might
it's
mean something
derogatory.
like degrading or something.
Yeah.
Might be pulling him down a notch. Torito might mean something horrible.
Okay, second serve for Carlitos to look at. I wonder. I kind of have vibes that. Oh no, I was just gonna say I'm getting vibes that Alcaraz might be sensing some blood in the water here.
Weak on the return there though.
Gary saying, Cubby, talk about the Kobe Novak friendship. You know what? I actually didn't know that they were that close. I know Kobe was close with Ronaldinho, and but I wasn't aware of that. I'm not surprised because they're both elite of the elite of the elite in their sports. But maybe I should look it up. And please do share if you've got any anecdotes, Gary, because I'd love to hear. I'm a huge fan of Kobe, more so his drive than than the sporting, just because I'm not the biggest basketball fan. Ooh, what a backhand cross court winner! Oh gosh, Alcaraz.
Wow.
So earlier I kept on kind of mentioning there's a lot of long rallies in Medvedev Khachanov, but there was not the shot making. And this is what I call shot making right here. Both of these guys, Sinner and Alcaraz, have the ability. Khachanov and Medi, it was like these long 20-shot rallies, backhand to backhand, and then they'd switch forehand. But there was no like shots like that. You know, there's maybe a couple here and there. Tommy Paul and Alcaraz also had some wonderful shot making.
I feel that Alcaraz brings it out of players sometimes.
Oh, for sure. Well, sometimes the only way you can get a point on him is if you do some circus shot, you know, that you have no. Oh, Alcaraz.
The net there. He rushed him, and it is break point Alcaraz. And we could be looking at a straight set Alcaraz win here if he gets this break. He hasn't dropped a set all tournament here in Miami.
Nor in Indian Wells, actually. He's 21 sets in a row here.
That's ridiculous.
It really is.
They could call him Mr. Sunshine after this tournament.
Ooh, the turn goes long. Yeah, they definitely could. And how about Medvedev? 5 straight finals.
It's a bit bad. Medvedev's playing so well, but he got absolutely battered in the last final, so everyone's written him off.
Yeah.
At your own peril.
I'm really curious to see. I want to see if he has any strategy changes. I'm very curious about that against Carlitos.
Oh, he comes to the net at his own peril, and he's messed up the volley, a Sinner.
Now,
he keeps
the difference between Alcaraz and Sinner on that is if Alcaraz had that +1, he would have gone up the line. He wouldn't have gone up the middle there. And that's what enabled Carlos to get that backhand back.
He's done it so many times, Sinner. He keeps going down the middle, and then he's susceptible to a pass or a bad volley from a good shot at him at the net.
Yeah. By the way, Ben, how have we not hit 100 likes? We got 139 in here.
Not really been pushing it that much. I don't think that's the problem. Oh, he's
Alcaraz
forehand.
Tries to end it with authority there, but goes just wide of the sideline. Does Carlitos back to deuce. So Sinner's hanging in there. As John Malkovich says in Rounders, hanging around. I don't know if you've seen that movie, one of the best movies ever. Rounders with Matt Damon and Edward Norton, John Malkovich.
Sounds
Famke
familiar.
Janssen. It's a phenomenal movie.
Oh,
these poker players.
ALCARAZ.
Ooh, Sinner advantage here, doing a great job here. Gutsy hold here from Jannik Sinner under immense pressure. A little avalanche coming at him from Alcaraz's side, but he's holding his ground. Ghost, and I agree with you here. Sinner's net play is terrible. He needs to work on it. It's not, it's not terrible, but you're right. It's not up to par with the rest of his game for sure. And when he starts being able to consistently take out Alcaraz, that will be a part of it. Alcaraz tries to run around the backhand there. Goes
4-4 in the second set. Can only mean one thing, Covey.
Business end?
Correct.
You should. I'll hit it.
Go for it. There you go. I know that you're like a man of the buttons these days, so I don't want to take it away from you.
You got okay. Good to know. Good to know. I was like, oh, because you know when two people press it, it always does that little did it. Stop start.
Whenever I'm in here with JG, he's the one pressing the buttons. So if I'm in with someone else, I may as well just let them press the buttons, because then I'll just sit here and then I'll just look at the comments and see if there's anything good coming in. Cheers to the Ghost.
Ghost. So this is for the Teddy KGB reference. That's from Rounders. That's John Malkovich's character. You know, he snaps open the Oreo and he figures out if he's got the win or not. Phenomenal. It's just like one of the greatest movies ever. Hanging around. This kid has alligator blood.
I'm sure we're probably a similar age, I'm sure. We never reveal our age on GTL. We're timeless.
I actually have a couple times.
You have?
Yeah.
Oh, good smash there from Sinner.
Wow.
Love 30.
Little bit of drama here from the Italian.
The thing is, this goes to 3. I don't know if I'm going to last, mate. You might have to do the third set.
I mean, if you need it, I'm here for you. No worries. Sinner stepping up.
It's like destiny.
Yeah. What time is it there now?
It's like 20 past 2.
Yeah, 2:07. Okay.
Gabby saying, Ben is the button creator. Everyone else bows to be able to press the button. I think you're right there. I do spend a lot of time listening to them off stream. So when we come on stream, it's only up to everybody else. Gaff, you haven't picked any buttons for your donation yet. If you want one, send it in, or a couple. It's up to you. Pick some good ones, though. Jill Simon's a good one. Pick that. He's retired. Come on, give the guy a break.
We got PK saying, Ben, JG is still a part of the show. Did he and Liam get back from their honeymoon? And it's a break to love.
Wow.
From Sinner. Unbelievable, folks. And I think we got to go button love for Sinner here.
Jannik Sinner. Jannik Sinner.
Go on, boy. He's done it. He's serving for the second set.
Jannik Sinner is giving the people what they want. More of this, folks. Yes.
Snail saying, Ben, all the commentators have revealed their ages, except you and JG. Oh, that's just one of those things, I guess. We're just, what do they call it, like timeless?
Yeah, there you go. Yeah,
And
I
we look
remember
who we've
one
got
rapper.
in. We've got
Adil.
Ardil in. How you doing, Ardil? One of our Patreon members. The king of the top tippers. It was for Indian Wells as well. So great to have you back in.
That tip battle was honestly as intense as the matches that were being played in the semis and finals of that tournament.
It was mad. Well, we might be doing something extra special. If we get Nadal Djokovic returning from Monte Carlo, we might be doing a extra special top tipper battle for Monte Carlo with multiple prizes for top 3 in top tippers. That's what's going down.
Love it. Multiple.
Yep. Multiple prizes. So he encourages everybody to help support the channel. And everybody gets a chance to win prizes.
Yes, yes. So Sinner starts off game number 10 with a beautiful serve up the middle, and the return goes long. Sinner 15 love, 3 points away from level in this match as Gobi joins me to the right here, the cute mascot of GTL.
Nice.
You got a backhand slice there.
Oh, it's a poor forehand.
Inside out goes wide.
A person says, I think Ben is like 33.
Just like Jesus was.
Was he?
Yeah, he died at 33, apparently. So a lot of people say that their lives change at the age of 33 for that reason.
Maybe that's where I am similar. I doubt
Ben's pretty saying that he's Jesus, guys.
Probably. I'm tennis Jesus.
Jesus when it comes to the button making, for sure.
Yeah, I am button
on the
Jesus.
6th day, he created the Curios button.
That's it. And on the 12th day, I made the Novak button. Maybe it should be the 22nd day.
No lay.
It's an amazing rally. He comes to the net. Is that a winner down the line?
Woo! That was some hot heat. Great rally.
Wow.
And Sinner pulls through with a backhand up the line, which I believe bounced off of the baseline as Alcaraz made his way to the net on the approach. Fully outstretched. Oh, wonderful. Wonderful stuff. This is so reminiscent of the U.S. Open match. Unbelievable.
There's so many good rallies. And there's so many shots that you think are going to go long and they just land in.
They drop in. Yeah, both of these guys generate so much topspin that it kind of fools you.
Great serve. Second ball. Puts it away. 2 set points. Jannik Sinner.
Wow, folks. Gary saying Ben and JG international men of mystery, along with our boy Austin Powers.
That's it.
This is
yeah, baby.
When I first started, I remember Jared Gonzalez commenting, and I thought it was JG at first. Seems like Sinner and gives Alcaraz problems more than other players.
So many JGs around.
Yeah.
Well, Charles, I agree. Ben is pretty much our savior. Pretty much. Backhand to backhand they go. The drop shot. Backhand to backhand. He's missed it. We're going to 3. Jannik Sinner wins the second set. 6 games to 4. Hit that button, Covey. Do it.
You got it.
Jannik Sinner. Jannik Sinner.
And for good measure, it was a consolidation, folks.
He goes off the court for a toilet break, does Carlitos. We have been on court for 2 hours, 13 minutes right now. We're not 100 likes yet. We're 16 away. Hit the like on this video. Subscribe if you are new to the channel. We're going to 3 as predicted by me. I said Carlitos in 3. Will it happen, or will Jannik Sinner level the head-to-head at 3 apiece in their professional careers?
Can he grab a first victory on the hard courts?
Yeah. Massive.
Yeah.
I'm just going to use the bathroom. I'll leave you in the perfect hands of Covey.
I gotcha. Jannik Sinner. All right, folks. Lots of people in. Thank you to everyone who has joined us. What a match. And we're in for a roller coaster of a third set here, folks. Alcaraz, 4 winners, 13 unforced in that set. 9 winners, 12 unforced for Sinner. So a little bit more action from Jannik's side. Also, 75% first serves won. So Sinner's been great all match, but that second set was very impressive as well. And each player is starting to read the second serves of the other very well. Snehil saying sensational Sinner is here playing without at the highest tier with a strong rear. I don't fully understand that, but without fear. There you go. There you go. Whoa, Covey and Ben again, says the Compliment King. Yes, M, so happy right now. Blow up that button, baby. Woo! Let's hit that like button, folks. Listen to Ems. She is one of our ATF's all-time favorites. Kathy, you have 3 minutes, Ben. Good one. Really, really good. Gonna get 100 likes probably. What are we at, folks? Let me just check the numbers. 88, we're 12 away. Who's going to be number 100? Eliel is back in the house from Brazil. The Italian Brazilian saying, hey, Max, thank you. Good to see you too. Covey, this is a fabulous match. This is exactly what I was hoping for. I'm so glad we're going 3. I'm just over the moon, folks. This is couldn't ask for anything more on a Friday night, and it's also happens to be my favorite hockey player's birthday, the Russian Rocket Pavel Bure. So everything's going off today. Ben is off to grab another Heineken. He might be, or at least he's draining one of the Heinekens from his bladder. So Jannik to GTL, how do you like me now? GSL, Gary, says Gene. Hit that like button, says Gary. All you newcomers, thank you, Gary. Always supporting the channel. We are only 12 away. I know we can do it. And then we will hit the special 100 like button. Danny Pavic, yes, Sinner, greetings to GTL in the community. Just arrived in Novi Sad, Serbia for my Easter holiday. Hit the like button. Thank you, Danny Pavic. Great to have you. Thank you for your contribution. Gary, that is more Sinner to Ben. And Gary saying hi to Danny. Carlos, a Briztalian? I can dig it. Yeah, same here. Covey, I'm going to send you some stuff directly about Nole and Kobe. Please do. I really, really would eat all of that up. I love when masters of their craft, whether it's be sports, arts, or anything, collab and become friends and share that with the world. So definitely excited about that. Sinner is sick of sitting down and waiting. So he is up now on his feet, bouncing around a little bit. And I'm really glad to see that. He looked like he might have had some issue with his left foot, ankle, something like that. But looks like that is long gone. So either he's warmed himself past it or figured itself out. Gary saying, Snehil, not only been too many people saying choker earlier. I hate that expression. You know, it's kind of funny. In tennis, I find in more so than most sports, when a player is up or, up or down a break, people will kind of assume that whoever's the higher ranked player is, now they're just going to run with it. I mean, there are nerves, no matter who you are. If you're trying to serve out a set, a match, it's not easy. It might look easy in some instances, but to call someone a choker because they're, they didn't hold a break against the world number one, that's not very accurate. Ted Nervander from Finland saying 300 likes, please. I love the way that you have high goals for us, Ted. Snail, yes. Gary, Jared Gonzalez, that's the only thing I worry about with Sinner. Can his frame hold up with that kind of power? I think that he fills into his body like kind of like Alcaraz about a year ago in the summertime, or sorry, in the off season. He built up his body. Now he's kind of into his man kind of body. Sinner's still not there. He's still lanky. He's going to fill out a bit. I think when that happens, he'll be much more powerful and durable. That's just my kind of take on that. Too early to judge, says Snahill. Yes, folks. Let's see. Have we inched closer? We have. We're at 89 likes. Just 11 to go. We're definitely hitting it here. And the Miami crowd is dancing away, folks. We got a fellow with an Italian flag, and he is just grooving. And a couple ladies now with the big Spanish flag also dancing around. Not intimidated by rhythm are the Miami crowd, folks. They have the groove. Look at this. We got an Italian flag, and right behind them a Spanish flag. Loving it, folks. Lots and lots of good juju for the players here. Kind of giving me some U.S. Open vibes right now with the buzz in the crowd. The what was that? Portugal? I think Portuguese. We got a Portuguese fan in the house. Got the 1 star. I believe that's for their Euro Cup victory. And let's see. Sexy Sadie saying maybe Sinner needs an extra 10 pounds. Yeah, I think something like that. I think I think naturally he will fill out. He's only 21. Some people fill out early. Some people fill out later. But I think, yeah, he will be more strong and durable when he does kind of fill out a little bit. And it's one of those things that you can't force. You got to let happen naturally. How can anybody dislike Sinner? He's amazing. Yeah, he's gracious. He's very stylish. He's actually pretty quiet, reserved, I find. And he also is authentic. That's one thing I'm a big fan of, authenticity of the players. That's why I like Ostapenko, even though she's a little bit of a drama queen on occasion. Got Charles in the house, someone holding a sign that says, I'm here for Janito Sinneraz, and I feel the same way. Got the face plant, the 100 emoji. Let's go. Snail saying the crazy thing is Sinner took Nole to 5, Carlos to 5, and only lost to players of this level, and people think he struggles to close out matches. I think against those top players, he does on occasion. He does have the capability to close it out, but he has shown that he has struggled. Now, I don't think that's going to be a common thing throughout his career. Once it clicks, he's going to be able to just put the pedal down, I believe. But I do see some validity to that criticism, though I don't think it's going to last for too long. Sean, I think Sinner is establishing himself as a top 5 player. I'm scratching my head for the last 9 months thinking, how is this guy not in the top 10 constantly, top 5? He should be at the year. I mean, I expect him to be in the year-end championships from this year for the next decade. We got JJ in the house. Thank you for your contribution. New name for me here. I hope I haven't misremembered you from before, but Sinner is one of the 2 redheads in the top 100. The other one is Rublev. All right. Covey and his Ostapenko love. I mean, I don't love her. I just like her authenticity. She's not one of my favorite players, but she's one of my favorite characters, if that makes any sense. Let's see here. Gary, GSL, one of the all-time greats in the GTL family, saying there is no shame losing to Novak on center court. He hasn't lost in that court for 10 years now. You are correct. Absolutely. Oh, Gobi. Okay, folks, Gobi is amped up, as you can tell, because Carlos has chosen the balls that he will be using to kick off set number 3. Carlitos, time since last point, exactly 10 minutes to the second. All right, folks, we are in for it. Strap on the seatbelt. Ben is back as well. Welcome back, Ben.
Hi. Gobi seems to be excited for this third and final set.
Her tail is a wagon. You missed a really good comment from Kathy. She said, Ben, you have 3 minutes for your bathroom break.
Sorry, I went off and I just grabbed a few bake rolls as well. I don't know if you know these.
Oh, head to Iga's Bakery, did you?
Yeah, there were a few bagel shaped things, but I just had a few circular bake rolls.
Yeah.
They were tomato olive flavor.
I love that combo.
Yeah, it was a good combo.
There's a company called Cobb's Bread out here, and they make really good like bread with olive, like chunks of olive in it. Oof,
nice. What type of bread is it? Is like the ciabatta?
It's like a whole wheat. The one that I usually like to get is the whole wheat, and it's just delectable. So Sinner takes first point of the third set. Alcaraz serves second serve here, and the return is long from Sinner. 15 all. Sexy Sadie saying Gobi. Charles back to the Ostapenko saying she said the crowds in Miami were disrespectful, like WTF. I think it was because they basically were against her, and she was saying that. But again, she's so hilarious, that girl. All right, Carlitos, 15 all. First serve into the net.
My earphones almost burst with Gobi's bark.
Yeah, I had to hit mute at one point. Here's the second serve, and it's good. Forehand into the net on a +1 from Alcaraz. Goes into the net, and he just casually
has he lost a bit of
back.
intensity now?
I honestly think he has a bit, and I think that this is the time for Sinner to try to pounce. Getting up a break on Carlitos isn't any guarantee of any sorts, but it would behoove him definitely to try to take advantage. It does look like Carlitos has come out of the bathroom break a little casual, just a bit.
Kathy just confirming. I love an olive loaf. Ciabatta.
Ciabatta. Hey, ciabatta.
JG, if he was here, he would confirm some authentic Italian ciabatta.
Yeah.
I'm probably saying it wrong. He'll probably try and correct us all. Great
nice
return.
Second serve out wide and a return cross court.
2 break points.
Ooh, ladies and gentlemen. He was listening to us when I said it would behoove him. He's like, ooh, good word. I'm going to take advantage. Sinner, 4 for 10 on break points. Carlitos, 3 for 11. Similar numbers.
So I got an ulcer in my mouth at the moment.
Uh-oh.
I got to put some salt on it. Just push it in. Hurts, but you got to do it.
Oof.
Take it through the line.
All right, we got a forehand battle. Forehand Alcaraz up the line. Backhand Sinner Alcaraz with a drop shot, and it goes off the tape and lands back on his side. Sinner with the early break.
Jannik Sinner. Jannik Sinner.
Whoa.
9 likes away from 100. Come on, give us 9 more likes, people. Let's subscribe. With the last 17 points, Sinner has won 15 of them. The tide is turning. The Italian tide is here.
Ooh. This is exciting, folks. Sinner kicking off our second game in the deciding third set.
This is a big game.
Second serve. Huge. This is massive. Absolutely huge. Second serve is good. Alcaraz return into the alley. Oh,
was it? I thought it was a double.
No, I actually thought it was too, but I didn't hear anything. So
I thought he called out on the serve, not on this return. Sorry, it was out for the return. It wasn't a double fault. I'm wrong.
I actually thought it was a double fault as well. I wonder if
believe the guy who hasn't had 5 beers.
Yeah.
That's what I would do in this situation.
Here's a second serve, inside out forehand from Alcaraz, and another defensive shot. Now Sinner up the line, forehand Alcaraz, forehand center, backhand Alcaraz, backhand center up the line, forehand Alcaraz, backhand center cross court. Alcaraz with some defense, but the backhand into the high part of the net. Sinner now, 13 love continues the hot streak, and Alcaraz doing a little bit of a squat. Looks like his right
cramp?
leg. Might be a cramp. Hopefully it's just a cramp. Nothing.
I think I had this one the other
else.
day on court. It's the old, I don't know, the way that he was moving. No, maybe not. Mine was more quad, but I thought it would look like he was doing the same stretch as I was trying to do, trying to just get rid of some cramping.
I wonder if it's the hamstring, maybe.
It's tough to tell from that.
Yeah,
he sort of grabbed everywhere.
Ooh.
Yeah, he doesn't look good.
I
think it might be hamstring.
Yeah, he's leaning on his racket until it's absolutely necessary to put both hands on it. Oh my goodness!
Wow,
we did not even react. And his agent there looking a little bit worried. I think his name is Albert Molina.
Is he mixing up some potion there for him? Yeah, no, it is. It's doing the exact quad thing that I was doing on court the other day. It's the quad. It's the right quad. The exact same thing I had on court the other day. It's the front right quad. Well, obviously they're on the front, but you know what I mean. The right quad on your front. You have to lift your leg behind you and pull it as tight as possible to get rid of the pain. It is very uncomfortable, I have to say. Like when that pulls and it starts really tightening, it's not nice. You start to feel it like it's going to cramp at any second. That's what he's going through right now. That's not good. That's an awkward, especially playing against someone with that caliber as Jannik Sinner.
Yeah, Sinner has. I was going to say Sinner has the ability to take advantage of this, although on that second serve, it goes long and wide. So Alcaraz up 15 love. Now against Cam Norrie, when he had that the hamstring pull, he started just playing, I'm going to hit every shot a winner. I wonder if he's going to try to do that here on the first chance. I think
he will.
Yeah, I think he might have to just to stay in it until
it just depends how much it's troubling him. That's beautiful, a great drop shot.
And then a lob.
I'm not convinced by his body. Like his positioning looks wrong. Like
his mannerisms.
He's not moving his feet to the right position to hit the shot now. You see that lob would have been on the money like half an hour ago. Now he looks all sloppy, all over the place.
Ooh. First serve is good and return into the
really
net.
Good.
That's these are necessary points for Carlitos until either he can weather the storm or
I think he takes a medical timeout. This changeover.
Yeah, I wonder if he's asked for the.
I think he takes one. If he after this game he takes one, no matter what.
I could see that. Yeah, no explosivity whatsoever on the serve. He's not pushing upwards. It's all arms.
I feel like he's literally just rallying now, just hoping. Yeah, there you go.
He's doing what he did against Norrie there in Rio. He's just trying to. And Norrie, Sinner does have to take advantage here. I hope he's not trying to feel bad. I don't think they do at this level, but you never know. These guys are buddies, but. You definitely want to see Sinner try to take advantage, get cutthroat here. How is he cramping? Says Tanya.
Tanya. It looks like the front right quad is cramping. It can just happen. It just can just tighten up and like restrict the movement.
Second serve is good. Inside out on the forehand on the +1. Makes his way to the net and puts it away.
Almost better on ground shots at the moment because he's hitting more freely. Like, because he can't think about it too much. He just has to just hit it.
And now they're giving the magic juice. I wonder if this will help.
Coming.
It dropped one. How funny would it be if one of them exploded?
It'd be interesting to see if he gets any treatment. It doesn't look like he's called any trainer.
Yeah, I think it might just be cramps if that's the case. He knows there's nothing they can really do. Well, let's hope we do have a fitting ending to this one. Hopefully he can find a way to make it through. Sometimes cramps can get overcome over some period of time, but also it can definitely kill a match. Tommy Paul at the beginning of a crazy match against Fritz in Acapulco had cramps for the whole third set and took it.
Got Gary in saying we're a long way from concluding that Carlos can win 7 best of 5 in Paris or London. The big 2 may have a lot to say about that. I agree with Gary as well. We've seen him do it in the US Open in the big long matches, and the only thing is like he didn't really have a big long run up when it came to that tournament. He just he didn't have a great really run up to the US Open before he won it at all. And then he just won the US Open. And if he goes into the French Open, a more grueling tournament than a hardcourt tournament for sure, and he has to go 5 sets and 5 sets and 5 sets, is the body going to last? That's the question that everybody wants to know, because we're seeing now the second week of a Sunshine Double, and we're getting close to the final, and now we're starting to see the first signs of his body starting to react against him.
Now he's looking a little more sprite here on this after this changeover. So that's encouraging for sure. He's not walking around as gingerly. Let's see how it affects. Sinner up a break in the deciding set here, serving at 2-1. Alcaraz tries to go up the line winner, but that lands in the alley. Still not moving great, but moving better than he was in the last game and a half. 30 left for the Italian.
We got Ardil saying Carlos can't hang in the best of 5s. Well, he can, but can he hang with the likes of Nadal or Djokovic, though?
Yeah, and until he does, the answer is no. As I said in the Cubbies Corner in the last one, it's advantage Nadal and Djokovic until he beats one of them in the best of 5. And exactly. I believe he can and will someday, but until he does, advantage them. And Sinner
he looks compromised right now. That's a really weak backhand slice.
Yeah. Yeah, he didn't even move close enough to that ball actually there.
Right now, Sinner's going to win this at a canter, I feel. I feel that this could be a 6-2 set. I don't feel it could even be a 6-1 if Carlos doesn't up his act right now, because Sinner's still playing well. It's like the Sinner's levels dropped anywhere at all. He's still playing as well as he can play. You can't take any shine off the Sinner performance, because he's caused this to happen to Carlos.
Absolutely. Outplayed him at the end of that second set as well. After a barrage of pressure from Carlos. Carlos was almost redlining in the middle there, but he held his ground, stopped the avalanche.
Well, I still think like it is one thing to think about when you're going into like the French Open, that type of thing. You've got somebody who everybody's considering the favorite for the French Open, who is a young player who's never won the French Open, against 2 players who have won the French Open. Like, that doesn't really like
together.
Well, yeah, well, for Rafa, for sure. If he comes back and he's fit, there's no way that Carlos is a favorite against him. And to have him favorite above Djokovic is just disrespectful.
Yeah, I mean, I guess that's the bookies who end up choosing it, right? So it's not always.
He's favorite right now above both of them.
Oh, is he?
So surely, if you want to put some money down now, then if Rafa makes it to the French Open, he's third favorite. Surely your quid's in.
That would be. Yeah, I was gonna say that's a good bet for sure.
Treble your money. Go on, 3.5 times your money. 7 double faults there for Alcaraz now. Apparently, was that right?
Yep, 7-4.
Wow, I mean, he's really taking him apart right now, but that's a great shot from Alcaraz.
Ooh.
He's working hard still, doing what he can.
Yeah, gutsy for sure. He's not giving up, but yeah, definitely some movement issues. Let's hope it's a cramp, so it's not something that will be
Looks
lingering.
like a cramp.
Yeah, I really
Doesn't
hope
look,
it is for his sake.
It doesn't look like a serious problem. Otherwise, he would have called the trainer. I feel like it is just a cramping thing. He's trying to just work through it, but you can see he's having issues.
Ooh,
Great forehand winner.
+1 ripper. Inside out winner from Alcaraz. Now, do you think if he hits a couple of these winners, can the momentum come back on his side, or do you think the ailment is too much of a hindrance?
I feel like it's all in his mind now. It's up to him. It's how much you want to push it, because I feel like, and I'm not going to say that I know exactly what his mind is going through, but I had literally on court the other day that exact same thing where my quad muscle, the right one, tweaked, and I felt like if I was to push it too much, it would fully cramp, like I wouldn't be able to play at all. And then you felt like you're playing within yourself, trying not to extend your leg, or like you and every changeover I was like stretching it, and I feel that he could be in that sort of compromised position, like obviously on a more exaggerated scale where his maximum is much more than my maximum and his minimum is obviously it's not anywhere close to my minimum. So it's just like, that's what, do you know what I mean? Like, we could be talking about the difference between him moving a few centimeters or something to hit a ball better. That's all I'm saying. No, I'm not suggesting that he's gonna play like me.
Yeah.
Nowhere near.
Alcaraz starts cramping and turns into Ben.
Yeah, if he does that, he's lost the match. I'm sorry, he has no chance against Sinner if he plays like me.
So Alcaraz holds, and now he's looking at his bench with a little bit of like, come on, let's go. So I think he does have some fight left in him.
It's a wasted opportunity from Jannik Sinner, if I'm perfectly honest.
I hear you. I mean, Alcaraz does still have the power to keep you back behind the baseline and to put pressure on you. But you got to think, if I was Sinner here, I would be drop shotting the heck out of Alcaraz here. Make him move either side to side, front to back, but especially with the quad, I would try to make him do more front to back movement, you know? Yeah, it's like
the drop shot, especially. That's the thing that I think that caused my thing. It was people drop shotting me and then having to scamper to the net to get to it. And then maybe it's just like the sudden movement of pushing off and getting to the net. Like, that's all quads. So I feel like Sinner's missing a trick somewhere. He's probably still in his own head, just thinking, I'm up the break, just keep serving well, and then I'll get this. And he's not thinking, break Alcaraz here and do some damage on the other serve, because before he knows it, Alcaraz will forget all about that pain in the next 2 or 3 games, and he'll be running on adrenaline only. Yeah, exactly. And then you find yourself in another tie break.
Right? That's a factor for sure. If he gets a little shot of adrenaline, maybe a couple of big points, maybe breaks here, that could bring him right back in energetically. Here we go, folks. Sinner serving up a break at 3-2 in this deciding third set. The winner of this set will face Daniil Medvedev for the Miami Open title. Both of these players have met Medvedev in a final within the last month. Rotterdam for Jannik, last week in Indian Wells for Alcaraz. Alcaraz takes the first point, love 15 on the Sinner serve. Getting crazy, folks, getting crazy. Charles, yes, sir, make him run. You gotta. Even Ivanisevic was saying about Dimitrov against Nole. He's saying, if I was Dimitrov's coach, I would have told him to do 300 drop shots on Nole. And that's coming from Nole's own coach, right? So and these guys are killers. No, even Isavic is a major winner, and he knows what it takes, and you've got to exploit every single thing that you can. Sinner 15 all here. Oh, beautiful out wide serve. Good return, Alcaraz. Now again,
poor from Sinner there. Alcaraz is hitting long on so many things right now. They're just all going long. He's lost the range.
Yeah, for sure. And again, you're right with that poor +1 from Sinner. He's got to do a little bit more. He got lucky there.
I'm right now, from what I'm seeing, I don't see how Sinner loses this at the moment. He looks confident. Alcaraz doesn't look confident whatsoever. I feel that this is just a matter of time until Sinner wins this match.
I think so too. It feels inevitable, but never say never.
No, never say never.
As evidenced by Ben versus JG in the Rafa when we do our highlights of the year. A nice little message for you, Ben. Can't say enough how much we appreciate you doing these all-nighters. GTL fam loves you from GSL.
Cheers, GSL.
Yeah.
It's Friday night. I'm sorry I've not been here for much of the Miami Open. We got Covey to thank for all the coverage. So it's just been a tough week at work, or last couple of weeks it's just so busy. It's just been horrendous. So we should be more free after this tournament. Oh my word. Sinner's literally throwing it away right now.
How many of you think Alcaraz will break back, says Daria? Answer in the comments. LEL saying, I think Sinner will keep it. Sinner's playing over his head, says LA's Alexander Laurence.
Really bad.
And we're only 5 likes away from 100. Let's go. I can't wait to hit that button. I love that.
3 hours in. We should have 100 likes by now.
Yeah. All right, break point. First serve into the net from Sinner. Can Alcaraz break back? Would this be that energy charge of adrenaline we were talking about?
Gonna.
Ooh, backhand into the net from Alcaraz. Back to level here at deuce. The Italian saves a big break point here.
That was a weird energy exchange. The way that Sinner looked like he was going to serve there looked like he was so passive. And the way that Alcaraz looked like he was going to return looked so fearsome. And then we got Alcaraz just did nothing. Hit it in the net. No power or anything.
I don't think he's able to jump upwards with as much power right now to handle the kick. Oh, no. So Alcaraz stretches and then kind of uses his left hand to balance himself on the ground. And then he shakes it out kind of, I don't want to say violently, but emphatically. Because remember earlier, he had the trainer look at that left pinky or this kind of area of his left hand.
A really good serve from Sinner anyway. That one's back in play. Good forehand from Sinner. Chop back in play from Carlos. Backhand to backhand, cross court. Forehand inside out. Carlos, it's wide from Sinner. We go back to deuce.
Ooh. Now the crowd's really getting into it here. You can feel the crowd is for each player. And so there is a lot of buzz going on. You got to love it. Imagine playing in this atmosphere. It must be a dream for these players.
I feel like Carlos just has even if he's injured, he has the advantage the longer the rally goes. I feel that Sinner plays into his hands.
I think he is. I feel like he's not taking advantage of the mobility advantage.
No, not at all. That's
there
better.
We go.
Drop shot's good. See, look,
boom.
Works
that's what we've been saying. This is what champions are made of.
Get in his corner, Covey.
Yeah. Let's see. Aria saying Monte Carlos ahead, retire Alcaraz. I don't think he's the type of guy who would retire at this stage unless he absolutely had to. First serve out wide from Sinner. Game point for the Italian. Alcaraz asking him to wait. The ball person there was moving a little bit. Backhand return is wide from Alcaraz and a big hold for Sinner for 4-2. Did we do it, Ben? I think it's time for another Sinner button.
Jannik Sinner. Jannik Sinner.
Yeah.
I can't sing this late at night.
First serve is good from Alcaraz. +1 cross court. Ooh, just a hair wide. He tried to rip it back into the same out wide corner, but it's love 15. Moving a little bit better, Alcaraz, in the last 2 to 3 minutes, but still not 100%. You can tell visibly it is a little bit of discomfort. Here we go. Love 15. First serve is good. Return nice and deep. Backhand Alcaraz, backhand Sinner. Oh, off the line. Forehand Sinner now into the net. 15 all. Ooh, I forgot to put my do not disturb on. It's a good thing no one called my phone as it's my webcam.
I know that. I know. I've got my one now on that as well.
Ben, we've got a question that I think you can answer better than me. This is from Tanvit Saluja. How to comment on the main screen?
What's the main screen?
I think maybe their comments are not showing up on the. Is it have to do with being a subscriber?
No, I think they just wanted you to click their comment.
Oh, okay. I thought maybe it had to do with super chat or something.
Nah.
Oh, okay. My bad. Okay, Alcaraz,
Tricked you into it.
30. Thanks for joining the chat, Tanvit. Good to have you.
Going to be interesting to see how this one goes because Sinner wins. He plays Medvedev in the final. He's played Medvedev 5 times, lost 5 times.
Sinner goes long on the forehand cross court, and it's 30 all. Alcaraz staying in it.
Alcaraz played Medvedev twice, 1 all. But one of them at Wimbledon.
2021 Wimbledon, yes. I think he lost in straight sets.
Sinner, Medvedev, they played
5.
all on indoor hard court. And lost 0-5, yeah.
Alcaraz starting to move a little better here, folks.
Yeah,
Sinner with a nice
hitting
forehand.
the ball a bit cleaner now. He knows the urgency.
And
great
a beautiful
volley.
approach, volley into
brilliant.
the open court.
Brilliant volley from Alcaraz.
And he's doing this. He's doing this. The adrenaline, folks. The adrenaline. GSL. This is a mini version of the U.S. Open match. One of the best crowd atmospheres of the year so far. I'm feeling redeemed as an American fan. Attaboy, Gary. 99 likes, folks. Who is going to hit the triple digi for us? Let's go. 99. I already hit mine. I know it's kind of cheating, but hey, it's all good.
I got 99 likes. But we're missing one or something. I don't know. Oh, we got it.
We got it. Yes, we're going to play the button. Sinner with a beautiful return right at the feet of Alcaraz. He couldn't get out of the way quick enough to scoop it over the net. So we are back to deuce. Huge moments here in this match, ladies and gentlemen. Okay. Woo! First serve out wide is an ace from Carlitos. This is getting crazy.
The Spanish flag's being waved.
I think this court is too fast for Carlos playing someone of Sinner's caliber. If this was a red clay of Europe or South America, Carlos wins in straight sets. I don't think I necessarily agree with that. I think the U.S. Open courts were faster, I believe, and he won that one. So,
well, he's the reigning champion here, so
yeah. Although they say the courts are faster here this year than last year. Cerundolo, who made the semis last year and quarters this year, said it's like 2 different tournaments. Oh, beautiful long footing of Alcaraz. He tried to literally Superman jump. He was fully vertical in the air and had to toss his racket. This guy will not give up on a point, folks, and it is back to deuce. Crazy action from both players. Great wrong footing backhand there. From
Yeah, it was
Sinner.
really good backhand in behind Alcaraz there. He was moving so quickly towards the center, and the change of direction too much for him. Had to throw a racket at it.
Very smartly, the way he used both hands to absorb the fall. He didn't skid, so he didn't scratch up his skin or anything. He just kind of got into a push-up position. Very, very smart. There is a skill to falling down, believe it or not, and he executed well there. Back to deuce, folks. Another out wide ace, just like 2 points ago from the same deuce side. And Alcaraz, another opportunity to hold, keeping within touch. A lot of work to go here, folks. M saying, Carlos getting the crowd going. Tennis is being left in very good hands. Goats. Dare I say, match of the tournament so far? Absolutely. Hands down, no question. All right, Alcaraz, drop shot, and it's decent. And then Alcaraz tries to lob, but Sinner with an easy put away into the open court. He didn't even slam that. He maybe should have, but he didn't need to in the end. And back to deuce.
Bit mad, this match.
We got Daria asking past tense questions. What do you think? Was Sinner too strong, or Carlos wasn't at his best? It's still going on, my friend. While you were on the bathroom break, Ben, we were talking about how people are calling Sinner a choker in the first set because he didn't hold, he didn't keep the one hold lead against world number one. That's not a choke. That's just playing tennis. And I think sometimes tennis fans think that if someone goes up or down a break, the higher seed automatically is just going to hold. But the match isn't over. We got to wait for the whole thing to be played out. Here we go. Deuce.
Are very closely run in their matches, as we've seen. And Sinner wastes an opportunity there, goes into the net. And Alcaraz has an opportunity now to get this to 4-3 and stay just one game within this third and final set. It is 7 minutes on the duration of this game.
Yeah, tons and tons of pressure on the Alcaraz serve. M's Ireland's finest. Wow, I can't get enough of this match. Me neither. Ooh,
poor
Alcaraz.
Serve, long.
That was very long. Second serve coming up. Still advantage.
I worry for
game
him,
point.
I feel like Sinner's going to attack this.
Let's see. He should.
Oh, it's
he
a
doesn't
terrible
need to.
second
That was about
serve.
7.5 feet wide.
I'm not having that. That is one of the worst second serves I've seen all tournament. That was abysmal from Carlos Alcaraz, and he won't even argue with that. One of the worst second serves I've seen. Pivotal moment in a match. Just missed the first.
Actually, believe it or not, Sabalenka had some really bad ones against.
I don't know. I bet she did. Yeah, she's in the
crazy.
same category.
She got broken 3 times on double faults. Another double for Alcaraz.
Alcaraz, yeah.
And Sinner with a massive opportunity here. If he can get 1 point, this next point, he will serve it out for a chance to play Medi. 8.5 minutes now into this service game.
That's poor. I'm sorry, but it's just poor. 2 double faults in a row at 4-2 down. You can't be doing that. Serves in.
Body. Yeah, right to the...
No, he's gone wide. He's given the break away. Jannik Sinner's going to be serving for the match next.
Ooh, all right. You think he deserves a button? I think he deserves a button there.
Jannik Sinner. Jannik Sinner.
We got a person saying, "Bruh, I've been up so long I can see the sunset." Well, that's a sight to behold.
That's great. I
Nothing
bet.
like a nice sunset. Our boy GSL watches the sunrise every morning in Florida on his 6:30 a.m. runs.
It's too early, Gary. You need to calm down. You need to just take it easy. Stay up a bit later. Watch a bit of tennis. How do you reckon this is going to play out?
I mean, you never call it over until it's over with a guy like Alcaraz. Definitely, the momentum is on Sinner's side, and I have a feeling that he might get broken once, but I don't know. He's got a couple breaks, doesn't he? Actually, no,
yes.
He doesn't. Does he have? Yeah, he has 2.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I could see maybe one break back. I feel Alcaraz would have to play. He'd have to start redlining right now in order to really get back into it.
I feel it's going to help him having 2 breaks.
Yeah, definitely. That
He's
was
going to play a lot more freer. Surely.
Those back-to-back double faults were a huge turning point in this match. First serve from Sinner.
Do you reckon Medvedev's watching this thinking, great, Sinner, I beat him 5 times in a row. I hope he wins. He probably won't want to play Alcaraz anytime soon after his last whipping.
I think even if Alcaraz is hampered, he still wouldn't want to face him.
No, I don't think so. I feel he'd rather play Sinner.
For sure. Do you think Sinner? So it's been all indoor hard. So now outdoor hard. If they do end up facing each other, what chances are you giving Sinner? I think it might be pretty good. Although Medvedev movement is really phenomenal. That's the one thing that he has over Sinner, I'd say.
I think the one thing that he has over Sinner is he loves just hanging along the rally, and Sinner doesn't like that as much. He would happen. He wants to get out of it, and Medvedev will expose it. I think that's where he's fallen short against him in the past. Is Medvedev's like, I'm in here for at least 40-shot, 50-shot rally if you want it. Every single rally. And he's like, I'm going to try and get out of it. Oh, no, I lost the point. Yeah. And that's what happens to him.
All right, folks, 15 all. Sinner just 3 points away from the match. Can he pull it out? Beautiful first serve up the tee. Backhand Alcaraz into the net, and it's 30-15 for the Italian. Decked out in all Nike. Teal and Cabernet Sauvignon are the colors, folks. Here we go. Jannik Sinner. Can't get that out of my head. You're going to go to sleep singing that, Ben.
When are we going to get the first Covey button?
Yeah. We got to do that Yoshihito. And it's an ace up the tee. 40-15. Double match point for Jannik Sinner.
Match point.
Okay, folks.
Here we go. Jannik Sinner. Oh,
serve,
close.
about 1.5 feet wide there. Up the tee. Here's the second serve. Backhand return, Carlos. Backhand Sinner. Forehand Alcaraz. Backhand Sinner. Forehand Alcaraz. Forehand Sinner.
There it is
for Sinner. And the Italian will face Daniil Medvedev in the finals of the Miami Open. His second time reaching this far in this tournament. And hopefully for him, he'll have a chance to lift the trophy this time. What do you think, Ben? Your thoughts on this one? Hey, baby.
Jannik Sinner. That's what I think. I think it's an incredible performance. I feel that he pushed Alcaraz all the way. Obviously, him playing so many matches in a row has to take a toll eventually. And being a Sunshine double champion, very tough. Back-to-back, a Masters, not something just anybody can achieve. So just goes to show how tough it is. And Daniil Medvedev is in back-to-back Sunshine double finals. Will he be able to stop Jannik Sinner? Will he lose back-to-back finals? Or will Daniil Medvedev make it 6-0 versus Jannik Sinner?
Yeah, I'm very, very interested in that. I'm very, very curious to see how that goes because I don't think it's an easy one to call. You look at the head-to-head, you think, okay, Daniil Medvedev has the advantage, but it's outdoor hard, and Sinner is playing some great tennis. I'm gonna probably lean towards Medvedev in the end, but not confidently. And by the way, we do have a 100 like button to hit, so I'll do that real quick before we forget. 100 likes. Thank you to everyone for helping us get there.
Thank you for hitting 100 likes. Now we're feeling alright, 'cause the second 100's inside. Thank you for helping us hit 100 likes, for giving the people what they like. It's such a delight.
Yes, such a delight, folks, to watch tennis with all of you. What a match that was, echoed by M's. Great sentiment there. It looks like Alcaraz will relinquish the #1 ranking come Monday. And no back to #1 once again. He didn't even have to play a match. That's how good he is, folks. Yeah, unreal time.
No le.
We got amazing effort from both guys, says Tanya.
No le. Doesn't play a tournament. You won't let him in America, but he'll still be back at #1 and it'll come into your screens very soon.
That's a new button that Ben is up right now.
There's button out. Come on, it's the #1.
So we got Ted Nervander from Finland saying, yes, Sinner won. We got lots of Sinner fans. We have Lucia Polverini saying, bravissimo, Sinner. And Danny Pavic saying, nole, haha, rankings flip-flopping like crazy, like a fish out of water, if you will. All right, let's go. He gets a day rest with Darren Cahill filling his head with positivity. So what do you think, Ben? Is it time for you to hit the sack?
Yeah, mate. It's 3:15 in the morning. I've still got nearly a full beer that I shouldn't have opened, really. I didn't need to open it. I don't know why I opened it. I'll try and finish that before I go. But thanks, everybody who sat up with us. Hopefully JG feels better tomorrow, today, whenever it is. And thanks again to Covey, who saves GTL as all of Miami. Mr. Miami, we'll call him. Mr. Miyagi, there is in Karate Kid. We've got Mr. Miami. It is Covey.
Now, before we go, we should give Sinner one last button because it was a very well-deserved, hard-fought victory. He evens up the H2H with Carlos Alcaraz. Give it up one more time for Jannik.
Jannik Sinner. Jannik Sinner.
All right. Any last words for the evening, Ben?
Just brace yourself, guys. We've got 2 big finals coming up on GTL. Make sure to join us for them. And hopefully we'll all be there for them as well. That's what I'm hoping. I'll check in with JG tomorrow to make sure he's all right. I'm sure Covey will be here. You can't get rid of him. He's like relentless man. He's a man possessed on GTL right now. He is Miami running through his veins. That is Covey. And make sure to join for Covey's Corner on Monday. That will be wrapping up everything Miami. I'm sure they'll have some sort of special Miami t-shirt on, or Miami Vice, or there'll be something Miami, I'm sure, in the background, like a skyline.
Maybe I'll get a palm tree, something like that, for my room.
Something like this.
Yeah. I need to get a green screen. That would be wonderful.
Well, there you go, mate. Maybe we'll send you one over.
Yeah. Well,
if you need one, we'll send you one.
There you go.
That's
all right,
mate.
Ben. You get some rest. I'm gonna enjoy my Friday evening. It's only 7:18 here in Vancouver.
Mate, you got the rest of the evening,
the world is
mate.
my oyster over here, Ben.
What are you gonna do for the evening, mate? What you got
Kobe are
planned?
gonna rip it up. Actually, no plans as of yet. So we'll kind of see where the evening takes us. Maybe go to this ping pong bar here in Vancouver or something like that.
Ooh,
Yeah,
a bit of ping pong.
yeah, table tennis action. So
I like that, mate. Sounds good.
all right, folks. So I guess on behalf of GTL, I am Covey, and this is that's you. This is Ben.
Yeah, hello.
I was hoping you were going to say this is Ben.
And, mate, I'm not in the right state for a duo outro right now, I don't
think. All right, folks. So on behalf of Ben and myself and Gobi and JG, thank you all for watching, joining us. Stay tuned for the finals on the women's and the men's coming up in the next couple of days from Miami. And with that, we both bid you adieu. Peace out, everyone.